Rules in action. It's up to each one of us to know the rules and follow them. Follow.
All systems go.
The Morning Edge with Fox 2's Vic Faust, Chris Knight, Angela Sharp, and Eric Johnson.
The Morning Edge starts now.
I've got some good news.
Take the day off.
Are you joking?
Are you joking?
No, I'm not joking.
Who's joking? I'm not joking.
See you Monday.
Start the party.
Because I got the whole day off.
Get the whole day off.
April Fools!
April Fools, suckers!
Oh, is that today?
Now, get back to work.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. It's showtime, folks.
Hey guys, welcome into the show. Happy Friday. April 1st, happy Fool's Day. 8:04 is our time. We have now entered into the month of April. And by the way, Chris Knight's here, Angela Sharp, I'm Vic Faust of Fox 2. Chris, we never really celebrated our 2-year anniversary 2 weeks ago. So we need to put a party on the schedule or something somehow, or you're going to like cater an event in here and have the band coming through and confetti.
All in this one room?
Yeah.
Hey.
They used to do a bunch of, Angela.
It just feels like that's a pretty small area for the band.
Angela,
Uh-huh.
I've been told that they used to do all kinds of wild, crazy things in this studio.
Oh, is that right?
Quote, back in the day.
Back
and this
in
is
the
not
day.
an April Fool's Day joke. Chris, were you married when that was going on?
Of course.
Okay. There was a lot of stuff going on in this very room, in that corner, in that
Ooh.
spot that you're sitting in.
Sitting in the second
Chris, I'm not
spot.
messing around. This is no April 1st. Eric has told me stories.
About what happens in this room.
What happened in this room?
Happened in this room.
What happened in this room?
You and Eric told me, you used to have crazy stuff. You used to have certain kinds of people that would
I
come
didn't
through
tell
here.
you anything.
Maybe it was Eric.
Maybe.
Eric's not married. Okay, it was Eric. It was Eric. It was all Eric's fault. It was all Eric's
I
fault.
like that.
There you go.
All right.
So yeah, there's a lot of things. We
So
could do.
it was your 2-year anniversary last week? Is that what you said?
Yeah, well, I think it was.
While
It
Chris
was the
missing?
weekend after. Yeah. Well, when is it, Chris? It was the weekend after St. Patrick's Day, right? March 2020.
I think it was
Isn't
March. Was it March or April?
No, it was March.
Okay.
It was March. It was coming out of March.
Well, we're past 2 years then.
Yeah, we need to do something. Normally when the companies,
What should
they'll,
we do?
I don't know, they give you like a gift certificate or something, or
You want it? Where do you want a gift
Like,
certificate
you
to,
know,
Vic?
like the TV.
I feel like you're hitting for a gift certificate. And
Well,
where would
no.
you like one too?
No, I just think that it was quite a feat. Actually, we don't need anything, but it was quite a feat over 2 years. That's how fast time goes. That you do. So I just wanted to make sure that you knew that, because I know your mind was all in Florida and not about this little old radio thing that we have, and it was 2 years. So there you go. And that's no
That's a
April
long
Fool's
time.
Day joke. Hell yeah, it is. And we're just getting started.
And Eric still doesn't show up on time.
Hell, we haven't even promoted this show on a big scale yet. We just tell people to share the show on 100.7 The Viper on Facebook.
Right.
So if you guys, if anybody wants to market the show, market it nationwide. We'll give you a cut, right, Chris?
Sure.
Okay, there you go. We need
we have an Instagram page.
Yes,
well,
we do.
We probably should.
we don't have a salesperson for the show.
Yeah, we
so
need to rebrand the Instagram.
we're
page.
rocking and
Or are
rolling.
you saying we have an opening?
We've always had an opening. You said, haven't
we
we?
need to promote that.
Hell yes. That's why we're
You're
doing
just
it now.
now doing it 2 years later?
Better late than never.
Okay.
We've sat back and waited on management to do something. So now
Yeah.
it's time to
Them
get some
bastards.
stuff done.
Oh, did I just call them bastards?
Yes, and it's all right.
All right.
It's all good. Chris, I think somebody's messing with the cameras.
Uh-oh.
I've got a lot of headroom today.
Do you?
Well, look at the shot.
Headroom?
Look at all that headroom at the top.
Whoa.
I look like that person that used the Zoom for the first time at home. Can you see me?
Hi,
Can you
guys.
see me all right? Do I look all right?
When you put your eyeball right
And
in
then
like
you
the
have
camera
a
lens.
and then you have a super over their face, and you see like their forehead. Oh,
Oh, how about that?
Chris is. By the way, Chris is amazing running the board. and the technical things that he does. I didn't even know we could do half the things that we do. So that's a little.
You like that?
I do. Well, that's better right there.
That good?
Yeah, you could actually. Yeah, there we go.
Angela, I'm disappointed in you.
I'm sorry.
Would
I remembered around Creve Coeur that it was supposed to come with me today, and I said I ain't turning around for that, guys.
Are you still? Have we talked this before? You're still millennial age, right?
Yeah.
My generation, if they forget something, they turn around and they go back and they make it happen.
Yeah.
Millennials just say F it and don't care.
Well, I weighed how important it was, and I was like, it's not that important.
What?
It's not that important. It's a cat head. I'll bring it Tuesday. It's fine.
Why Tuesday? Are
Right.
we off Monday?
No, we're not off Monday, but I won't put it on my head on Monday because I have to go somewhere after here on Monday.
Oh, my God. Commitment.
That's right. So I won't put it on my
When do you
face.
usually put it on your head?
I haven't put it on my head since 2018, but I wore it a lot in 2018. It was a promotional giveaway from the Tampa Bay Rays, so it's one of their mascots. It's DJ Kitty. It's his head, and so
Troy
I
said,
would
"Where's
wear
the
it-
cat head?"
I would
He
wear it
jumped in.
frequently
Yeah.
on that run when the Rays had their run. So
Angela messed up. She
did.
she accepted it. She's gonna make up for it next week.
bring it Tuesday.
The problem is you lose the lightning, you lose the luster, maybe.
Well,
But-
yeah, we probably didn't have much luster today either. It's all right.
Yeah, it was a free for all Friday. It fit in perfect, but it is what it is. There you go. So
Maybe Eric will.
Troy
bring
says,
one in.
"Damn, I got up early for the cat head. Damn."
Mhm.
Jeannie says some of us don't do Instagram. Okay, that's fine. Guess what? We're on Instagram. Angela's doing videos on TikTok. At
Yeah.
some point in time, when I get up and running and have a moment, I'm actually going to post a TikTok video, and I'll do TikTok on this radio as well.
Okay. All
We'll get
right.
us-
Yeah,
we'll
because
get
I've
us-
been posting a couple on TikTok.
We'll get us up and running. I don't even have a following on TikTok yet. So
Well, you don't. First, you post.
I don't even know how you do it.
You post and then you get the following because it'll pop up.
It's
on
not
people's-
like Facebook or Instagram where you
I
have
mean,
to
you-
follow somebody
you
first.
can do it like that if you want, but a lot of times it's kind of like if you post a cool video, it'll pop up and people are like, oh, I'm going to follow that guy, or oh, I think that guy's hot, or oh, that guy is from the news, and that's why they'll follow you after you post the video. I don't have a following either, but not on the TikTok, but it's fun to post every once in a while. So I've been posting clips from this radio program.
Yeah, that's awesome, and we appreciate it. We've never had anything. Somebody named Tracy, who claims to be Chris's wife, said that she is sure that it was Eric who told me the stories about all the people in this room back in the Wild Crazy
She
Morning Show.
emphasized, sure, because it better not be Chris.
No,
is
it
what that
wasn't. It
was.
wasn't. It would never be Chris. It's
She
all
made
Eric.
sure to capitalize that. Like,
Eric-
that best not be what's happening.
Eric's a good storyteller. You already know that.
I love Eric, yes.
He's the guy named Eric Johnson who shows up every now and then for the show. Anyway, Troy said from now on, your punishment for promoting the fact that we're going to have something on radio today that we have.
Sure, you're going to
now-
have to give it up, buddy.
She has to meow after every other word.
Not going to happen. You're going to have to give it up, buddy.
Give it up. What? Who's going to give up what?
All right, Troy's going to have to give this up. I didn't bring it. You're going to have to accept that and move on.
Okay. All right, so there you go. Hey, guys, if you want to give us a call, the phone number is 636-695-2915, 636-695-2915. You know we're on Facebook, 100.7 The Viper. Share the show. We're serious.
Yeah.
Grow the show. If you like what we do, everywhere I go, I'm consistently hearing now about how good this show is. And not just from people in St. Louis, but people in California, people across the country. So let people know about us. Chris has like 4 jobs, so he doesn't have time to jump in and promote the show all the
Right,
time.
so-
I've got another job. You've got a couple other jobs.
Ooh.
Eric, well, he sits on his couch.
No,
So,
they're playing this Saturday at the bar.
well, yeah, they played it. What bar is he playing
The
at?
one that we went to, what is that one called? The one in the casino? What's that called?
So they get,
that bar
you
called?
guys.
Bottleneck.
Thank you. Bottleneck Bar.
Okay, he's at the Bottleneck. So let people know about us. But also, you can catch us at viperrocks.com. Once again, viperrocks.com. Viperrocks.com. Tracy says, oh, Chris has stories. Chris, I'd like to hear some of those stories at some point in time since.
Tracy, are these stories for the air or not for the air?
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. stories. You'll have to talk to Eric.
Yeah. I know.
Tracy says you've
Because-
got stories.
That's awesome.
Wouldn't be
I love
me.
that
It'd
lady.
probably be Eric because
It is
Eric was
Eric.
here with DC Chimes.
That's what it was. I guarantee it was probably Eric.
Yeah. What? I wasn't here.
You didn't even own the station then.
Yeah. But I wasn't here in the morning.
Exactly. So we appreciate everybody jumping on the show. It's a free-for-all Friday. Tell us what you want to talk about. Let's get into the things that we got going on. Couple interesting notes.
Uh-oh. When he pulls out the notes, I know we're in trouble.
Uh-oh.
We're in trouble.
Is it that bad?
Yeah, it usually has something like this. The world's usually close to ending when the notes come out.
Okay, we're going to get serious. I love this.
You love what?
This story.
Okay.
Did you hear about the woman in California who busted her lying boyfriend at a strip club?
Oh my gosh, I did hear about this.
This is the best story I've heard in a long time. She tracked her lying boyfriend to a strip club, then stripped herself down and went on stage to confront him. She made $100 in tips and was offered a job, but she said she just did it to end things with the guy.
I kind of love it.
A woman on TikTok suspected that her boyfriend was still going to strip clubs even after he promised her he'd stop. I'm going to stop going to the strip clubs, honey, I promise. She put a tracker on his car.
It said I'm at the strip club.
He went to the strip club. She stripped down to just her bra and put on a thong that one of the dancers gave her.
Okay, yeah, so that's...
Is that kind of gross?
Yes, I'm sorry. That's disgusting. I would not put on someone else's underpants. That is odd.
So bad.
But she did it. I mean, I'm assuming they were laundered and clean and everything, but that's... I can't. That's the part of the story I can't. Ugh.
She followed him in there. So she did this, and then all of a sudden, the girls gave her a few pointers, so she jumped on stage. She walked over and said, "You want a show, babe? Watch this."
Oh, man.
Clearly, witnesses said he was upset. She didn't care. She finished. She danced around a little bit, flipped him off, and said he'd never see her again.
I wonder if she'll hold true to
She made
that.
$100. The owner offered her a job. She said, "Nope, my stripping days are done. I did it
was a
just to end
one-time only
things with the
deal."
guy." That story comes to us from the New York Post. What a
funny.
What a Friday story.
That's kind of funny.
It doesn't pay to go to the strip club unless
you're
the
stripping.
person.
Right. Then it pays a lot.
Yeah, the whole everything was good except the fact of the thong.
Borrowing someone else's underpants.
Yeah.
That's
So-
the part where I'm a no on. Who
Ah,
else is cute? Okay, all right. Now here comes the...
No,
Here it
there
comes.
was one thing that was on my mind that just frustrated the hell out of me.
What's that?
It's going to be a hard right turn.
Oh, that's fair. That's how we roll here sometimes. Go ahead. Take your hard right.
Okay. A woman died in a road rage incident, and it wasn't even her fault. The accident that we were talking about in Moscow Mills yesterday, the other day, she was just out there. She was on her way home. It happened on US 61 near Highway W, Loeffler and Falpole. Two other guys are road raging each other, trying to cut each off. Ran this car off the road. She loses her life because Daniel Loeffler, 35 of St. Peter's, and Joseph Falpole, 63 of Troy, were going after each other. Both of them are jailed now. Their bond was set at $50,000 cash only for each after they were in a road rage incident in St. Charles County. Thursday night it happened. Or they were both going at each other, cutting each other off, breaking on each other. We've all seen this with people.
Right.
We've seen this happen.
Oh, absolutely.
Weaving in and out of traffic.
Yeah, for sure.
They were targeting each other, and it ended up knocking this woman off the road. They were both
And
charged
she
with assault
died?
and involuntary manslaughter. Both face up to 17 years in prison if convicted. Now you have not one, not two, but three families affected because of a road rage incident.
I mean, they
I know it's
obviously should
easier
be
said than done
charged,
sometimes
but-
when you're in the moment, but do whatever you can. There was a time when I was younger where I would yell at people too if they yelled at me, but it's not worth it.
Yeah.
It is not worth it. It is not worth it. It is not worth it. And we've already talked about Missouri topping more than 1,000 traffic fatalities in 2021 for the first time in 15 years. And
Right.
fatal crashes are already up 7.5% this year.
Well, they're trying to pass that bill, right? That you don't get to play with your phone anymore.
I'm not familiar with that.
Yeah, there's a bill they're trying to rush through Missouri where you can't have your phone at all on you. You know how a
Okay.
lot of people like
well, that is
do
a
the
law.
handheld thing.
Well, that's a law in Illinois right now.
Right, so they're trying to make that a Missouri thing.
Okay. We did.
You didn't do a story on it, but your station did a story on it.
If anybody just heard.
No, I don't think anybody heard him because he wasn't in my ears.
Anyway, that's funny. Eric's laughing as he walks into studio.
It's always a good day when Eric's laughing as
Yes.
he enters the building.
Yes, as he comes in to the studio. So, that's kind of a bummer news on a Friday. But with that being said, this weekend, there's going to be increased patrols from Missouri Highway Patrol to step, well, because of the accidents. We had the story 2 nights ago, but here's where St. Louis County law enforcement have reported 19 fatal crashes and 83 serious injury crashes. And here are the following locations. The 4. These are the 4 worst
Hey,
that
let's see if
police
we can
said.
guess them. Let's see if we can guess them.
Can I?
I?
It's very difficult to guess. I don't know if you're
Really?
going to be able to.
Okay,
Go
never
ahead.
mind. No,
You
no,
can
no.
guess. It's
I would say
difficult.
Highway 70 from the airport out to West Florissant.
And I'm going to say Highway
That's the number one.
270 from 70 till Creve Coeur.
Almost, kind of.
Damn, that's a good one, too. What Angela said.
Well, one of them is I-270, which is the AB ramp to west city limits of Maryland Heights.
Okay,
that's
fair.
it. That was
All right.
it.
That was pretty
She
close. That was
nailed it.
pretty close.
Yeah, out to Ladue Road.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty close. Okay, cool.
Another section of 270, Elizabeth Avenue to Lilac Avenue, North County area.
Yep, okay.
170-mile marker, the Hazelwood city limits to Veneta Park city limits. And the 4th, getting out south, I-55
Yep, for sure.
to the I-270 ramp to Weber
Yes.
Road.
Yep,
yes.
for sure. For sure.
Absolutely.
Those are the 4
Yep.
sections where the most serious crashes and or death accidents have
Mhm.
occurred.
How about the most bullet holes? Where's that at?
I think you witnessed that firsthand. I
know.
think Dallas Thompson with Missouri Highway Patrol told us them, and I can tell you this. The most reported incidents of it happening are on Highway 70.
Yeah.
From North City into North
They
County.
used to use rifles. Now they're using attack helicopters.
So I usually talk about how on my drive, I rarely see any police officers on 270. However, over the last 2 days, both days on the way here and the way home, there's been like 4 or 5 out. Like, so they really are out patrolling, especially this weekend, at least on 270.
So that's what they're trying to keep people safe, and it's just a reminder because of what happened with the road rage incident in St. Charles County.
I say we just make a sport out of it at this point. We just have put like sponsorship logos on cars, and if you can make it from St. Charles to downtown, you've won a prize.
No, because I would die.
The Mad
People drive
you're gonna
crazy.
You're gonna go Mad Max.
I'm going to put a
Yes.
Home Depot logo on my car, and if you make it downtown without too many, if you get one bullet hole, you win a prize. But if you make it there with unscathed, you win the grand prize. Presented by John Parker when you get there.
He just wanted to bring John in.
I
he
guess
hadn't
he
heard
had
from
to.
John, and it hurt
John's
his
like,
feelings.
congratulations, you made it all this way without a bullet hole in your car.
So
Here's a
you're talking
prize.
about bullet holes. I think we were talking about accidents, and
Yeah.
everything is.
It's free for
It's like
Friday.
you walked in.
Don't look at me
it's
like that.
It's like confusion happened. Is what happened.
If you would have had a cat head on at this point, I would have
know.
been lost.
That's very true. I
All
really
right.
did miss the boat.
I knew Angela was not going to bring the cat head.
It's,
knew it.
It's sitting right by my front door.
Yeah.
I'll take a picture and show it to you guys.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter,
I know.
and it doesn't. That makes it worse.
I don't feel like it's that big a deal.
It's a big deal.
You
Anyway.
have you even apologized yet?
No, because I'm not sorry. I don't care. I'll
See,
bring
that's
it
a
in
total
Tuesday.
biatch thing to say, though.
Well, we care. We were looking forward to it.
Well, I'm sorry. We'll move on.
No. In your mind, you move on.
He literally, Chris actually called me this morning
I know.
at 7
I
o'clock
talked to
in
him
the
last
morning.
night.
I did.
He
7
put,
put all
o'clock
this-
in the
he
morning.
put radio tracks together
Yeah,
for
I
us.
had
So
to put
when
all
you
this stuff
invest in
together.
something, that's why.
And you know why he called me?
Now the cat head's sitting at a doorway.
He called me. He said, what's the over-under that Angela's going to bring the cat head?
What did you
I go,
guys say?
she's doing it.
I said
She's dead
I
on.
told
She
him
does
yesterday,
not care.
I'm not listening to them no more, Angela.
That's fair.
And
I wouldn't listen to that
and
anymore
I told
either.
Chris the same thing. I'm like, Angela's good for words. She'll bring it in.
No, she is. And she forgot. In her defense,
It
she
happens.
forgot.
It happens.
Period.
She promised she'll bring it in Tuesday.
man.
I
forgot
got to Creve Coeur and I was like, I ain't turning around for that. That's another 30. I would have came in after Eric today.
Yeah, but you're burying the lead.
What's
This is
the
what
lead?
millennials do.
What's the lead?
The lead is the self-response. You're like, oh, it wasn't that. Oh, I'm not turning around to go get it. It's like, oh, I just forgot that.
Yeah, but it's a cat head. It wasn't like it was super important to our world.
No, not in the grand scheme of things. But
Right.
if you
So I
get,
was
but
like,
if you
eh.
promote
I
something
didn't forget a
on
child
radio,
or anything.
I mean, could you imagine if I made it to the Ameristar tomorrow and I forgot my base? Like, I'm not turning around.
Yeah, I'm not turning.
I'm not
around
going to turn around and do
I'm not
that.
turning around.
Yeah,
It's
whatever.
A
I'll
little
just
bit
sit and
different. That's
watch.
kind of important to your job.
Not really.
Well, this was
I'm a bass player. Bass player. They don't care.
We're just getting started, guys.
Do
Do you
It's
have a
a
tambourine? Yes, I got a tambourine.
It's
They
a
Use it.
care.
free-for-all
They care
Friday.
that you're a bass player.
It's a free-for-all Friday.
They do care.
Eric Johnson's here, Chris and I, Angela Sharp. I'm Vic Faust of Fox 2. Jumping on Facebook, 100.7 The Viper, of course, as always. Share the show. Let's get things rolling there. We have news from Disney. Ron DeSantis, the governor, he's the man. He is serious. He's talking about revoking Disney's opportunity to self-govern themselves now under state Florida law because of the situation that's going on with the Don't Say Gay bill and the promotion of not telling kids there's a difference between boys and girls. So we'll see. We're going to get into that. A third of our oil reserves have been released by the president.
This is dangerous. This is dangerous.
Oil people are starting to say this is dangerous, especially if we're not able to drill.
Yeah, this is dangerous. This is. We'll come back to it.
We'll get into that. We'll tell you about the dominant Fox ratings. I mean, it's unheard of. It's
dominant. They need a better adjective. Dominant does not feel good enough.
And we'll tell you, the school boards. I'll tell you an issue that's come up with school boards. The school board signs are starting to come out again.
Mm-hmm.
People are going to be running again. We'll talk about school board situations, and I'll give you an update from the Rockwood School District regarding possible litter boxes at any schools.
Here we
in
go.
The Rockwood School District.
Freaky Friday.
We got a lot to get to. It is the edge. We'll talk about it all, but we come back right after this. If you want to, jump in on Facebook. Of course, if you want to give Angela a call, the phone number, 636-695-2915. Back with more right after this.
Well, it's almost time for April Fools.
You stop this foolishness right now.
Hey, Scoop, I think we fooled them.
Wait a minute. You can't fool me that easily.
We don't get fooled again.
Everybody plays the fool.
He fooled around and went to a movie.
No more fooling around.
Edge morning traffic.
Happy Friday from the Viper Traffic Center. A traffic alert for you this morning on 6440 traveling out of St. Charles County into St. Louis County, all from a 3-car crash just east of the Boone Bridge. For a while, only one lane was getting through, and now they've moved it, so a couple lanes of traffic are getting by, but that backup takes you to Weldon Springs. 364 would be a nice cut around. No delays either direction there, besides the slow area near Highway 94 where there's road work in St. Charles. And light volume I-70 headed across the Blanchhead Bridge both directions. Watch for a stalled vehicle 270 southbound before 370 on the right shoulder. I'm Fox 2's Molly Rose. That's your Edge morning traffic.
Grab your coffee. The Morning Edge will be right back on 100.7 The Viper.
Hey, it's Shanny from the Legendary Lunch, and if you're hiring somebody to come in and do a project for you or your business, you need to trust them. And trust is built. Well, that's what Concrete Bob and everybody over at Concrete Masters does every day. They build trust, and they do it with quality work. And it shows in their porches and patios, the driveways and walkways they pour, the garages. Whether it's commercial or residential, Concrete Masters does it all. For new projects to tear out and replacement, if it's flat, Concrete Masters makes it great. So if you've got an upcoming concrete project and you don't call Concrete Masters, well, it's your own ass fault. Call them today, Concrete Masters, 314-486-0926. Tell them you want to speak to Concrete Bob and plan your next project today. 314-486-0926. It's Concrete Masters.
You work from home, and now home can be anywhere you want with an RV from Bill Thomas Camper Sales. RV travel is the ultimate social distancing for your family, and you know what you have with you and where it's been. For 55 years locally, family-owned, Bill Thomas Camper Sales has had the highest quality for every budget, and they have guidelines in place for your safe shopping experience. Travel in comfort and safety with a visit to Bill Thomas Camper Sales in Wentzville. For details, hours, and directions, go to btcamper.com.
Hi, this is Dr. Erin Huey with Tomasino Gerst Vision Source. We provide a ton of specialty care: glaucoma, diabetic eye care, dry eye evaluations, now myopia management. Typically, we see patients that need vision correction for a variety of hobbies, for work, most often glasses and contacts. Come and see us at Tomasino Gerst Vision Source, dryoureyes.com, 272-1444, dryoureyes.com.
Hi, this is Conrad Bellman at Bellman's Carnection in St. Peters. Carnection means selection. We have over 150 cars, trucks, SUVs, crossovers, and vans. All these vehicles are at our top quality dealership, along with our state-of-the-art service department, as open to the public. Easy to get to, right at the corner of I-70 and 370 in beautiful St. Peters. Carnection always means selection. Open 24/7 online at carnection.com.
This is a metaphor for your business's journey. Sometimes it feels like you're going 100 miles an hour, barely keeping up. But to cruise through challenges, you need someone who's right there with you. That's what Dell Technologies advisors do. They have the Windows PCs and tech advice you need to get past whatever's in front of you and get where you want to go. Call an advisor today at 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL. A start to a simpler experience with Windows 11 Pro.
Hey, Brian Dawson here. Folks, Brian Dawson Roofing and Construction is a roofing company dedicated to excellence and quality. We are very familiar with working with insurance as well as uninsured roofing needs. We do room additions, small roofs, big roofs, steep roofs, flat roofs, residential and commercial. So hey, if you have any roofing or construction needs, call me, Brian Dawson.
Learn more by visiting BrianDawsonRoofing.com or call 636-465-9465. That's 465-9465.
Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate you picking up the bill.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Get Upside, the free gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, up to 25 cents a gallon. Cash back every time I buy gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
Some months I make $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play to save up to 25 cents a gallon when you buy gas. Use promo code FALL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents a gallon on your next fill-up. You can cash out anytime to PayPal or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code FALL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code FALL.
Now, back to the Edge Morning Show.
Hey guys, welcome back to that song. Makes me feel old for whatever reason.
Come on!
When I hear Billy Joel, I feel old because it takes me back to my little like.
You don't feel good? Listen how good that groove is.
No, I feel better with that beat.
Liberty to veto.
It's not saying it's a bad song, but it doesn't do to me what it does to you. Not a bad song.
Well, it doesn't do anything to me, but I mean now it does. It's amazing.
This is your song.
It's not my jam.
Yeah, it is. This is your song.
That's your jam?
This is definitely the best song.
Mr. Big Shot.
I do too.
Eric, Mr. Big Shot.
You know that's right.
You had to open up your mouth. Yeah, you like that. Eric Johnson's here.
Freaky Friday.
It is the Eric Johnson show. The rest of us are just living in his space.
Stop it.
Did we make you feel better? Are we ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, Eric Johnson. Chris, it's good to have you back, buddy.
I'm glad to be back.
We get you back in your groove, and you're not going anywhere else, okay? Not for a while.
Oh man,
your Florida fun is done. Your Florida fun is done.
Well, I got something to tell you.
Here we go. Here we go.
I'm moving.
There will be no more show after today.
Awesome.
April Fool's Day.
Oh, damn, that's right. It's April Fool's Day.
That's right. Just stick with us, Eric. We'll bring you along,
All
buddy. Chris Knight here. Angela Sharp. I'm Vic Faust of Fox 2. It's a Friday. Somebody may want to call in 636-695-2915. Also, jump in on Facebook. Share the show, as we said. Promote us. We love you if you love the show. Love us. One of these days, we're going to get some swag around here, too, Angela. People have asked for that.
I know she's got her own swag. Angela. Look at their shirt. I want one of those.
Viper swag. Viper swag.
People will just buy that shirt. Put it on TikTok right now.
I do not believe that people will wear a shirt that doesn't say their name on
Eric,
it.
I think you forgot why she wears that. Remember, a listener viewer told us already why she wears.
Because she forgot her name.
No, because you forget her name.
Angela with 2 L's.
Angela with 2 L's.
And an E.
Facebook 100.7 The Viper. Share the show.
Always an E.
We're on ViperRocks.com. ViperRocks.com. What'd you say about an E?
Well,
he said and an E, and I was like, there's always an E in Angela.
Angela's Sharp.
Oh,
Sharpie.
Sharp. He's talking about the name Sharp.
Oh, well, there's no Sharp on
Because
this
I used to say Sharp with an E.
No.
Angela with 2 L's,
Yeah,
Sharp with an E.
that's fair. That's
Two L's Sharp with an E. I love it.
Because
What a great name for a band.
One of our photographers.
It's awesome.
Our photographers at Fox 2 is a Sharp, but with no
without
E.
an E, yes.
Correct. So there you go. You can also jump in on ViperRocks.com, ViperRocks.com. Hell, go to YouTube. We're on YouTube and tune in radio app as well. Okay, before we get into anything else in the stories that we've promoted, Maxine Waters, Democratic Congresswoman.
Oh, boy.
She's been a lightning rod of controversy for a variety of things.
And very attractive individual, by the way.
Originally from St. Louis. St. Louis's own. We had an issue that happened yesterday. There were a bunch of homeless in California. Unfortunately, homelessness is a serious situation. But they showed up a group of homeless showed up at her office where she was working out of, looking for vouchers.
Isn't she in Orange County? Isn't that where her office is?
I don't know exactly.
Yeah. But for
just
vouchers.
Yeah, they needed some vouchers. And so they're homeless. Here's what she told them when they arrived.
Wilshire. Did they move another location where they're taking F's? Is there any more locations than this one? There might have been so many people out here.
1 minute. I want everybody to go home. And I want
We don't got no home. That's why we here.
Miss McKinney Miss Waters, can you talk when y'all go too? Just a moment. Just a moment. Nothing is going to happen here today. Nothing is going to happen anymore today.
So what about all these names
what we
and
gonna,
telephone
well,
numbers
that's
that
can
you see working hard to help community?
That's why I'm here. And so I will be downtown with Lassa. I will get the housing authority. That's why they came out here today. I made them come out here. And I'm going to go.
And you need to know why they're failing, because Blanca Jimenez repeated, we gave her several meeting requests for you concerning this in Lassa for years.
So,
and
there's nobody in Washington who works for their people in harder than I do.
I believe you.
I don't want to hear that.
I believe you. So can we finish though? Work with me.
No.
Work with me so we can house people. That's what I do.
I do every day.
Man, I'm getting a headache.
Okay.
Damn. Damn, does anybody understand anything that was said except Maxine Waters says go home and you don't have a home?
Right.
I'm sure it might have been a stressful situation for her, but
she brought it on
I
herself.
know. It just you always
Vic.
have to think about who you're talking to in your audience when you're a public figure.
What were they looking for vouchers for?
Food, all goods,
okay.
services.
They look
because they're homeless.
No,
and
I
she
understand
knows
if you're homeless and I
They're
need
homeless
food.
because they choose to be homeless.
No, it's homeless because their
that's not always
leadership.
the case.
No, sometimes,
Angela.
Chris, but not all the
That's not
time.
always
Angela,
the case.
Angela, here's the deal. The leadership out in California has done this to themselves.
Well, there's two issues. That's you're
there's
right.
one issue trust me.
But Maxine told everybody to go home.
Yeah, she shouldn't have said go home.
Yeah, and
she
they
should have said go get a job.
Yeah,
that would have been the right thing to say.
Or to a shelter because
to a shelter
for what?
Well, they don't
So
have
we
enough
can keep
shelter.
paying
a
their
lot of people
bills?
yelling
No,
right now.
I'm
There's
not
a
saying
lot of
that.
yelling happening. Let's all take it down a notch. We're
Where's
all
the
in
shelter
same
at over at
room.
Rams
And we
Park?
have these
That's why
microphones.
California is a dump.
It is a
We're
dump.
in one room. We
It's
all
a
have
dump.
microphones.
Let's cater to everybody and give them free checks. Yeah, that's the way.
Chris, I can't argue with you
No, you
that
can't.
happens with some, but I'm telling you there are mental illness factors that
Also,
play
do you know
in.
how many veterans end up homeless?
And
It's an
vet-
unreasonable amount of veterans that end up homeless.
Correct.
It's
You guys are
insane.
killing me. When was the last time you guys were out in L.A.?
It's been a while for me.
October
It's been
of
like
2021.
5 years.
Good. Okay, Angela, then you are on my side immediately because if you go down Highway 5 or go up north or any highway, swing a dead cat, you will find tent upon tent upon tent upon tent all the way out these highways, all the way out. And then if you get off the highway, there's tent upon tent upon tent. This is what the government of California has created. That the homeless community, they are in a legitimate community. Let them just take over and blight the entire area. Now all of a sudden the chickens are coming home to roost.
To go? They
I
have
want
no
the
home.
I want the.
Where do you want them to go if they're no home?
Where do I want them to go?
Yes, where do
get
you
a
want them to
job,
go?
not rely on the government cheese that they always get every single day. Not the California's
both
running out of
statements
money.
are right. Angela's and yours, they are.
Yeah.
We've dealt with this a lot in news.
This is what look.
I followed a suspected homeless person around as part of a
That's
story.
fine, Vic.
Yeah,
That
he probably
is-
made more money than you did.
No, that's
Yeah,
fine.
it was equal.
It's like this. Here's the deal. I talked about this last year, 2 years ago. Happy anniversary, guys. If you're a pilot, and all of a sudden you see you're flying towards a wall, you go, co-pilot, we have a problem. There's a wall about 3 miles ahead of us. We're probably going to have to start pulling up and turning to the north or whatever. California decided they didn't want to pull up and pull to the north. They went right into the damn wall. That's what they're dealing with right now. They're dealing with the consequences of their actions. They're not governing good. They're overtaxing everything. Nobody can afford to live out there. They can't afford to pay these homeless people anymore, and they're not cleaning up the situation. So Maxine Waters is in. She made her bed. Just lay in it. You know what? When homeless people don't have a place to live, open up your garage and let them live in there.
Eric, you and Chris, I'm going to jump in on this.
Go ahead.
You two are right. You should go get a job. You should not take freebies. I mean, this coming from a guy who works 2 jobs, bust his ass all day. But I'm also going to tell you, you can't overlook PTSD that a lot of veterans have had.
There's 4 million PTSD.
Just let me
people in California?
I'm just telling you. No, I'm not saying all of them. I said there are cases, and a lot more than what you would think. There's also this situation called mental illness that can occur out of anywhere.
Yeah, and it can also
anywhere.
be situational.
And I never knew about some of the mental illness issues until it hit some of my own family. And then I started to study it. Then I saw, okay, all you need, sometimes you just need to get some people some help in regards to putting them on a path. Okay, this is what you need to do. There are those who choose homelessness. You are right. That is 100% true. 100. Then you've got the issue of drug addiction, which also plays into it, where people can't think for themselves, not because they didn't at one point in time, but because of the situation they're in. It's like everything else in life. It's not a surface issue. It's an inch deep, a mile wide. You got to get in there, and every person is different. So we can't classify an entire group of people.
Yes, you can.
And just say that they're all
It's not
lazy.
the group of. It's really not the group
I've
of
met
people.
some of these
Hold on.
individuals.
It's not the group of people. It's not. I'm not. Believe me, I've lived in Seattle, Washington a long time. I get how the whole thing works out. It's not the people that are at problem here. It's the government that's at problem here. It's the people.
No, it is.
that,
It's a combo
It's the
of things,
people
Eric.
that say, "Hey, there's a ton of people that are living in tents under the bridge over by the stadium, and the cops don't come and clear that away."
But I'm going to tell you, you're not going to find any more of a person than me that says, get your ass up and go
Yes.
work. I am as hardcore as it comes. Ask my kids. I'm as tough as it comes. But you also have to take the whole situation and break it down, which is where the problems lie. Instead of doing the hard work on it, we'll go, okay, we'll give you this. We'll go over here.
Yeah.
We'll give you a city,
Yeah.
10 city, just sit there and not deal with the issues. You attack everything like you should,
Yeah.
which is why you need to get off your Winsville couch and go run for an office.
Well, I have too many skeletons.
No, you don't.
there's
In
not
this
g-
day and age, everything's
Way
accepted.
too many skeletons.
Just ask.
And I'm not
Will
trying to
Smith.
be
You
mean.
can do whatever you want.
I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying there are places in this country that have laws against this kind of thing that California does not have laws against, that are not liberal, that are running perfectly
Yes,
fine.
yes, you're
That are
right.
running. They are
Yes.
not 16-year-old kids living in tents doing heroin. There are. I mean, for God's sakes, liberal cities. We have tried. We tried this neoliberalism. It's failing. People are starting to see it. Hey, we got school board elections coming up. What, Tuesday? Is that right? Tuesday? Chris, I can't remember. What did you say, Tuesday?
Tuesday, April 5th.
These people are going to get voted out of
The
office
next time
around
I
here.
go do a homeless story, you're coming with me. And then
I've seen the homeless, Vic.
No, you haven't. You've seen
You
them.
probably have. You probably have. I'll give it to you, Vic.
You have
But
seen them, but
Eric,
have you
ever-
actually?
Yes, I have.
But do you know the backdrop? Do you know? Talk to the people who work at these clinics. Who they'll tell you who.
No, go talk to the homeless.
Who needs help and who really doesn't need help.
You talk to the homeless?
I've talked to them.
Me too.
It's
sickening.
More than
Yes.
100,000 veterans will find themselves homeless at some point during the year. And on any given night, more than 60,000 U.S. veterans will be out in a shelter or in a tent.
Where are those? Why is it that the conservative-run cities don't have these problems? Serious question,
no,
Vic. Serious
listen,
question.
No, that's a great question.
And if you do, it's 14
But
of them.
they
It's
do-
not 4,000 of them.
No, there's not as many. You're 100%.
I just
right.
don't understand. There's a compare and contrast that's
That's
waiting
a
to be
factual
told.
issue.
And I want to know, why is it that and look, why is it not good enough to say conservative cities deal with their homeless populations just better? That's okay. Sometimes it's okay to win the game, you know? Why is it that neoliberalism in California, Los Angeles exceptionally, it's bad? Why is it that you see the homeless out on beaches at Manhattan Beach? Because it's warm and they don't have jobs and they're drug addicts. That's why. Sometimes you just got to say what the problem is.
Why is it
Angela.
always California?
Well, it's warm. It's
warm.
It's comfortable.
It does. You don't see
It's
that
warm,
problem
but
in
it's
Florida.
the same situation that happened last year.
Treasure
They're
Island,
letting
there was a homeless
Mexicans
person
cross
who
the
lived
border.
right there.
A person, singular.
Like a family. Like a family. of
Singular,
people.
not a
I
city.
saw a lot of homeless in Treasure Island.
Yeah.
When I was there.
Thank you.
Over a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Treasure Island, Florida.
Yeah.
Right.
But not like you see the videos coming out
But
of
why is
California.
California always in the spotlight? It's the same thing last year. They let Mexicans cross the border. What do? They give them unemployment. They give them a check. Cross the border, we'll give you a check.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There's some major issues.
Why
What
do
you
you
and
think-
Eric bring up are 100% right. But what Angela and I bring up, we're also right. People need help, and all the situations are not the same. When you talk to some of the, because who in their right mind would choose to live in squalor and do some of the things that they're doing.
Yeah. I always look at this. You guys bring up the veterans thing, like the PTSD thing. Okay, that's there.
It's real.
But it is real. But I think of it way more in the aspect of drugs. It's way more in the aspect of drugs.
Drugs lead you down
I'm
that
sorry,
path.
man.
Absolutely. You're right.
When
once you get addicted, you can't just, and anybody that's had addiction of any kind,
Of any kind.
you don't just go, oh, I'm just going to
No,
stop
but it's
it today and
illegal.
make real good
It
decisions.
used to be
I
illegal.
know.
The cops used to arrest you and put you in jail,
we
and
did
then put
give-
you on
we
put
did
you on
give free-
methadone clinics.
We did give free clean crack pipes.
Well-
like 3 months ago, if you remember the administration.
Remember, they walked that back after they told us they could walk that one back too.
Well, they kind of walked it back, not completely.
not completely, but
They're
they
giving free clean devices
devices to certain clinics, but they're not.
to do drugs.
It's not. Yeah, it's not as
It's
bad as we
stupid,
originally thought it
man.
was. It's
Dude,
not
I
great.
went.
but-
What was it? 4 years ago, I went to
These clinics for people to get off heroin. What is that?
When did I go to?
What's it?
When did I go to San Francisco, Chris? Was it like 5 years ago? I went there, and we were there for business. It might have been longer actually. And we went to the Alcatraz. Okay, cool. Walk down there, go to the ferry. We had to step over heroin addicts, but more importantly, exposed needles, in which the cops were literally 4 feet away from these guys. That's the problem. Is that I was always, I come from a rock band background. I've seen everything, man.
You've done everything.
I've seen everything. And I'm like, don't put these guys in jail.
Even
My God,
centerfolds.
don't put these guys in jail. I'm starting to think, man, maybe society had it right when it was like criminalizing the use of these drugs for your own good. Maybe it's time that if you see someone on heroin, it's like, this is an illicit drug. It's a Schedule 1. You're now
Eric,
under arrest.
People do that, Eric. It's not a generalization. You can't generalize everything. But yeah, you're right. You're right. And we're all right. All these situations.
Maybe it's not a crime,
unfortunately,
but maybe it's something you do help them out, I
Well-
don't know. I don't have the answer.
Well, the bottom line, for whatever reason, homelessness is increasing in the country. And if you look at inflation, if you look at prices, and there are, not all economic analysts, but there are an increasing number of economic analysts out there who are predicting that the rate of inflation is actually much higher than what's being reported when you look at all the factors that make up, quote, inflation. And it's only a matter of time before it hits the average American even harder than what it is already. We did have a national average gas price drop a penny. I think it's down to $4.20 a gallon, $4.21. Yippee! But once again, I just looked down at the Facebook line. Robert says, does not help that our public schools do not teach marketable skills, including financial reality.
I agree.
True. That's true.
Which is
Public
why
schools are a joke.
Let's get to CRT
immediately. I believe it was last week that Florida announced, I believe it was Florida.
Yes.
And correct us from the Facebook line because you guys are great and you're a part of the show. Florida announced that they were going to, quote, require a financial literacy class for graduation.
Say that one more time,
All
please.
the news is coming out of Florida. Florida, their school board, they have now put in place where they are going to require a financial literacy class for you to graduate high school.
About time somebody does something.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
1989. That was a thing. Now it's all of a sudden you have to be able to have a literacy test, Angela, to say
Why
yes,
do we
you
always
can.
say my name for no reason?
No, Eric does this. He doesn't he doesn't mean anything by it.
I don't mean anything by it. I'm just saying, take note. That's all I'm saying. Is
we had a financial class when I was in high school.
I think that you should teach the trades in high school, for God's sakes. You know, what would you like to do? I would kind of like to be a plumber. Okay, there's a plumbing class. It starts at 2:00. It's 2 semesters. You can learn how to be a plumber. Really? And then you have a counselor that says, out of high school, you could actually be a plumber. And by the time someone that gets out of college, you could be making more money than them because you own a plumbing business.
That could be an elective.
Vic and I talked about opening a plumbing company, didn't we?
I knew you were going to.
Vic's crack.
Oh, my God. No.
Vic will fix it.
Vic will fix it. I like that.
Yeah, what was the name of the company, Chris?
I can't remember. But I haven't forgot.
Okay.
You know, if money is the goal, college
I taught
is
myself
not the
plumbing
answer. It's not.
Via Google.
It's if money is the goal, listen to me. If money is the goal, college might not be the answer. There's a TikTok I saw, which by the way,
but it's an image thing.
I don't care. Watch this one. There's a TikTok of this lady, whether it's true or not. It is true in some circles. It says, "How much did you spend on college?" And she goes, $180,000. And she goes, "What was your major?" Public relations. How much did you spend to get your real estate license? $600. How much did you make last year? Over $700,000. So she spent $600 to get a real estate license. She parlayed that into $600,000, in which she made no money being a PR assistant.
Yeah. No,
Boom.
There are those stories, but don't put that out there as if that's the norm.
Well, Mike Rowe would say the norm is that.
No, you're talking about real estate.
Well,
talk about
that's
trade.
one thing.
No, I agree with you. Talk about trade issues if you're going to talk
How
about
much
Mike
did that
Rowe.
guy
You brought up a
right.
You brought up a housing situation.
How much did that guy charge you to go diving under the boat to get your makeup bag?
Not $70.
$70.
50 to 70.
Okay, that guy might make money welding underwater.
He was worth $500.
He was worth $500.
he could
have charged you $500 to go get your Mackie bag.
So,
but my point is that you learn a trade. You all of a sudden you weld, Angela, and you make, let's say you make $200 an hour. That's pretty good. Now you start your own underwater welding business. True story. I have a friend that did this for Faust up in the Northwest. He is a multi-millionaire now.
I know. Hold on a second. Let's go back to what started us on the thing. Where did you take us from?
I'm just taking us from.
I know it's like.
No, I'm talking like
You're
this.
like the fish swimming in the.
No, let me buckle back. Here you go.
Buckle back.
We had homeless talk. We had talking about having a high school education, a diploma that you have to be able to read or whatever it is.
Literacy class.
C class. Now I'm saying that why don't we have electives in school that get you a job as soon as you come out of high school? How do you think that's going to affect the college situation? If I have to spend $200,000 to get a liberal arts degree, which is going to make me no money, but this kid over here got a plumbing degree or a plumbing education at a high school, and now he's a millionaire?
Do that at some schools, depending on what school you go to. Like I was
Come on, man.
I was able to take 2 class hours out of my day and go, because I wanted to be a teacher and go be a helper teacher at a different, like an elementary school. So they do that to some form.
It is important. And we got to take a quick break, but some people would agree, some people disagree. My kids, my boys, the ones that my daughter's a freshman in college, but she knows, I show them bills. I show them how much things cost. I show them how much money comes in so that they get an idea. There will be people say, well, you don't want to weigh your kids down with it. Well, no, it's about teaching kids about money, because you don't want kids to make the same mistakes that you've made and have an understanding of what things cost. And, of course, next week you have to go over it again because the prices will be different.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
And I love college. I'm not saying anything about college, but, man, if your goal is to go there and party with the Sig Eps and come out with a $200,000 nut on your head with no marketable abilities to get a job, maybe a technical...
You mean a note on their head?
Yes. If you have a $200,000 debt, think twice, man. Go do something that you love.
We'll continue the conversation when we come back. It's Spirited Friday Talk. It is. Plus, you guys heard of this Dr. Fauci guy, right? You can't miss this sound. Stay with us. If not for anything else, but just here. Video has surfaced from Dr. Fauci from a few years ago talking about the importance or lack thereof of vaccines as versus natural immunity.
Interesting.
Oh my, you'll be like, oh my God, I told you.
And Eric Church is getting blasted, by the way.
Oh no, he has.
As he should be.
Holy mackerel! That guy might as well just hang it up.
He's got more pop from this than anything in the whole world.
I know.
He is a microcosm of our society. He really is.
More pop from this than singing the anthem at the Super Bowl. I'm telling you.
He is the poster child for selfishness. Eric Johnson, Chris Knight, Angela Sharp, and Vic Faust of Fox 2. If you want to give us a call, you can. 636-695-2915. We're on Facebook. We're 100.7 The Viper, and Viper rocks. Back with more after this. The fastest 2 hours of Morning Talk Radio.
Morning traffic.
Crews have cleared an earlier crash, 64 eastbound, just east of the Boone Bridge. It did cause delays back to Weldon Spring, but now traffic's starting to roll through that area again without delays. 6440 eastbound is slow through the Richmond Heights area. And then watch out, a big new roadwork project starting on I-55. Lane closures start Sunday morning for a 3-year project. MoDOT crews will close 2 southbound lanes of 55 between 44 and Potomac around 8 o'clock Sunday morning. And at the same time, they will close up the ramp from Lafayette to 55 southbound. When you drive to work Monday morning, you should expect shifted and narrowed lanes in that area. They will be working their way down South 55 over the next 3 years, all the way to Lindbergh, replacing those bridges over the interstate. I'm Fox 2's Molly Rose. That's your Edge Morning Traffic.
This is the Edge Morning Show.
Live on 100.7
The Viper.
If you want the best, don't settle for the rest. Come to F&S. F&S Collision Repair provides the best customer service, quality of work, paint color match, and paintless dent repair. They do it all. No job too big or too small. Just what your car or truck ordered. F&S Collision. Call today to schedule your appointment and get that car repaired. F&S Collision Repair.
My daughter used to be a shining star. I would tell her, there's nothing you can't do. Now, it's like living with a stranger. It happens so fast. Centerpoint Hospital, real help for addiction and hope for a bright future.
If a young person dear to you is facing substance use, the Changing Point at Centerpoint Hospital now offers adolescent treatment solutions with detox, 4-week residential, and outpatient treatment. The Changing Point for adolescents at Centerpoint Hospital. Hope for a bright future.
Look, staying healthy isn't easy. Watching your diet, hitting the gym, avoiding stress. But a good night's rest helps boost your overall health and wellness. And it couldn't be easier. The new Sleep Number 360 Smart Bed is the only bed that effortlessly adjusts and responds to both of you. The result? You wake up ready for anything. Proven quality sleep is life-changing sleep. Don't miss our weekend special. The new Queen Sleep Number 360 C2 Smart Bed is only $8.99, plus special financing. Ends Monday. Special financing subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payments required. See store for details.
Hey, it's Shanny from Mascots Bar and Grill, and I'll tell you what, if you're looking for a place to watch the game with friends, Cardinals, Blues, whatever, it's Mascots Bar and Grill. If you're looking for a place for happy hour, it's Mascots Bar and Grill. Heck, grab some friends, get a table, and play rock and roll bingo every night and twice on Saturdays at Mascots Bar and Grill. You can win some great prizes. Seriously, great prizes at Mascots for playing rock and roll bingo. And it's absolutely free to play. Wednesday night is ladies' night, and you won't believe the specials they have going on there. Come by for lunch. They're the home of the legendary lunch special. You go tell them you're FOS, you're a friend of Shanny's, and you want that big old burger and fries for just $5, and they're going to give it to you fresh and hot, just the way you ordered it, and it's so delicious, and you don't have to do the dishes. If you go once, you will go again and again. Mascots Bar and Grill, home of the legendary lunch special.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive save over $700 on average, and those savings add up. Imagine what you could buy in the future.
The graphics are so real on this video game console I bought with the savings from switching to Progressive 10 years ago. I can't tell what's real and what's the game, which I think is what people want. You know, in the future, which it is currently.
So switch to Progressive and save big, because those savings can add up in the future. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National annual average insurance savings by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive in 2020. Potential savings will vary.
You're always up for some fun with the family, so you order the essentials: a new board game, some baking supplies, and even a new projector for outdoor movie night. And with the Bank of America customized Cash Rewards credit card, you can choose to earn 3% cash back on online shopping, which could increase to up to 5.25% as a preferred rewards member. Rewards which you can put toward an extra treat that everyone will enjoy, like an old-fashioned popcorn machine. Visit bankofamerica.com/more rewarding and apply now. Copyright 2021 Bank of America Corporation.
Now another hour of The Edge Morning Show on KFNS Troy St. Charles. The Edge Morning Show.
You are an electric vehicle. It's true. Electricity powers your heart. Want to feel your heartbeat faster? Drive an electric car. Made by Nissan, a company whose EVs have gone 5 billion miles. Built for every driveway, every highway, and every speedway. And where the loudest sound is the beat of your electric heart. Nissan. Electric cars for electric drivers. 5 billion miles driven by Leaf owners globally since 2010.
Hi, it's Julie again with Ben's Moving and Storage in Wentzville, Missouri, located at the intersection of Wilmer Road and Interstate Drive. We offer on-site security and 24/7 access. We are proud to have served as your one-stop shop for all your moving and storage needs since 1984. Right now, we are offering $25 off moving or a free month storage for new customers. For more information, visit us at bensmovingandstorage.com, and don't forget to follow us on Facebook for future storage sales. Ben's Moving and Storage in Wentzville.
Spectrum Glass is known for their quality work on windshields, but they do so much more. Spectrum Glass also specializes in residential, commercial, and automotive window tinting. Reduce the heat, reduce the fading, and increase your comfort with professional window tinting from Spectrum Glass. Serving St. Charles and surrounding counties since 1995, Spectrum Glass is still your premier company for windshield replacement. And with free mobile service, they come to you. 636-294-1800 on Facebook and SpectrumGlassOnline.com.
Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate you picking up the bill.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Get Upside, the free gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, up to 25 cents a gallon. Cash back every time I buy gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
Some months I make $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play to save up to 25 cents a gallon when you buy gas. Use promo code FALL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents a gallon on your next fill-up. You can cash out anytime to PayPal or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code FALL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus.
Viper weather with legendary cheap
Chief Meteorologist Dave Murray.
Hi, this is Viper meteorologist Dave Murray with my Friday, April 1st forecast. Plenty of sunshine today. It's a cool day, certainly cold going out the door this morning and cool this afternoon for this time of year anyway, 59. Tonight, clear skies to start giving way to increasing clouds, 38. On to the weekend, Saturday. Lots of clouds, a couple of showers around in the morning, though I do not think it's a lot of rain. Skies clear out and become partly sunny for Saturday afternoon. Windy day again, though, 62. Saturday night, clear skies, 33 for the lows. Could be some pockets of frost again. Sunday, sunny and nice, 65. Got some rain showers coming in here for Monday and Monday night, and a steady rain, a pretty good rain on tap for Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. From the Viper Weather Center, I'm Chief Meteorologist Dave Murray. Now back to the Edge on 100.7, the Viper.
Whipper River Electric, a Touchstone Energy cooperative. The Edge Morning Show.
Local headlines now with Fox 2's Vic Faust.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Getting to your morning headlines a little late because we took the break a little longer. 9:04 is the time. It's April Fool's Day, April 1st. Welcome to April. Missouri Highway Patrol cracking down on aggressive driving. They've got patrols starting today, so not just today, but always try to be a little bit more careful, try to be a little bit more aware. Missouri traffic fatalities up 7.5% over last year's 15-year high. So last year was a 15-year high, over 1,000 traffic fatalities. Think about that, 1,000 people just in Missouri, and we're 7.5% higher than we were last year. Also, speaking of the roadways, road rage incident cost a woman, Patricia Brummel, her life. 69-year-old Moscow Mills woman was just on the phone with her daughter as her husband was driving toward their home northbound on US 61 near Highway W. Loeffler. And then that's when two men were dueling with each other, forced their car off the road. She lost her life in that accident. Just no need for any of it. Also, we've got a situation that's coming down today where Joe Biden says he's going to give $500 million more to Ukraine. You know what total aid is right now? It's $2.5 billion that the United States has already given to Ukraine on top of everything else that we have been giving to not only them, but across the world. Also, the woman, the U.S. swimmer, who tied with Leah Thomas in one of the events at the national championship, Leah Thomas, the swimmer, who used to be a male, said that 90%, the majority of female swimmers disagree with everything that's going on with that, whether they're allowed to speak or not by their schools and or their coaches. You can read that article on foxnews.com. Okay, some of your sports headlines before we get out of here. The Blues back in action tonight. Blues are in third place in their division. Edmonton's in third place in their division. Should be a good game. 8 p.m. is the time. Then tomorrow night, the Blues have a huge game at Calgary. Calgary, the second best team in the West. That's scheduled to start at 9 p.m. Also, the Cardinals take on the Mets today at 12 o'clock in Grapefruit League action. And Final Four tomorrow night. North Carolina, Duke playing at 7:50. But before that, Villanova, Kansas at about 5 o'clock. That's a look at your news and sports.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
It's your birthday.
It's your birthday. That's right. I served you cake. I'm Peggy. Pull your leggy. Happy birthday.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Go.
Okay, I got some birthdays for you. So, Hillary Scott from Lady A. She is turning 36 today. Matt Launter, who you might remember from being Wyatt Logan. He was the hot guy on Timeless. You probably didn't watch Timeless. Timeless was a show about time travel.
Wait, hold on a second, though. What was his name, or what's his name?
Matt Launter. He was also on 90210 back in the day, but that was before my time.
How do you spell that name?
Lanter.
And how old is Matt?
39 years old.
Oh, yeah.
You remember him?
No, I do remember him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kip Moore, who I went to go see last month, he just turned 42
Country
today.
Kip Moore.
Well, he's always country. Randy Orton, also 42. How about Rachel Maddow, 49 years old today? And I know you guys are going to know this guy. Joe Francis from Girls Gone Wild. Remember him? No, you don't remember the Girls Gone Wild guy? He spent like a year in jail and won millions of dollars by making ladies naked. Yeah. He is 49 years old today. And Susan Boyle, who made her fame on one of those shows. What was it, Got
Yeah,
Talent?
America's Got Talent.
61 today.
How about that?
Yeah, happy birthday to all our famous friends.
Did you say is Randy Orton Jr.? You mean the wrestler from St. Louis?
Randy
The professional?
Orton. It just says Randy Orton.
Yeah.
He's 42.
Yeah, he's from the St. Louis area.
He became the youngest WWE champ in
Yeah.
history at age
He was,
24.
yeah, he was a big deal in the wrestling world. He's from the area, St. Charles County, too, I thought. Somewhere around this area where he
Oh,
lived.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that makes sense now.
No, I remember because I was out with a group. I'd met his ex-wife with a group of people. She was a realtor for a friend of mine.
Right on.
Anyway, all right. Just want to make sure that was. I thought I didn't hear the age, and you just said 42.
42.
All right, sounds good.
This is the Edge Morning Show.
Hey guys, what'd you just say? The mind of the musician, Eric Johnson. Chris Knight, you having fun, Chris?
Oh, yeah.
I want to make sure you have mail.
I do. You have mail.
That's what it sounded like.
I got mail.
Angela Sharp, I'm Vic Faust of Fox 2. It is the fastest 2 hours of morning talk radio. Welcome back to the show, everybody. Chris, do we need to take a call before we go on? We continue on. Who's on the phone?
Roslyn.
What's on your mind, Roslyn?
I can barely hear you. No, I wanted to address what you guys were talking about with skilled trades.
Yes, go ahead.
I worked in that.
Yeah.
Vic, you know the Wayne Westland school system. Well, I worked in that in 1973, and what I found out, not only from our program, but also from programs of other high schools around in southern Michigan, is that most of them failed. And I think the reason, at least from my perspective, what I saw in where I was working, is that most of these teenagers that were coming into the cosmetology school where I worked, which was the #1 school in Michigan at the time, they were too immature. Not only that, many of them did not even have good reading skills. They were coming into our program because they were failing in just regular school. Yep. And so they thought they could stick them in a skilled trades. Well, most of these kids, when they graduated, and some of them didn't even finish the program, and yet were allowed to graduate from high school. And it was a waste of taxpayer money, but I do believe there is a way to get teenagers involved or exposed to some of these things. I was in 4-H, and 4-H taught us many things. We had many people that were skilled trade people, whether it was woodworking, sewing, a lot of different things. And my mother was even did a cooking class for the 4-Hers, and that taught us probably more than anything.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Take a breath, Roz.
Roslyn.
Take a breath.
Basic skills.
Come up for air.
He had some frame of reference
Hold on.
to what we might like to look into.
Yes.
So this is just my perspective, but I did find it was a gross waste of taxpayer money.
Okay.
Thank you, Roz. We appreciate it. Have a good weekend.
Problems. My God, that was impressive. That was, if you were to gauge her, she would probably just held her breath for 2.5 minutes right there. That was good, but you're right. Look, I was always amazed. There was this a husband and a wife. That's another thing is you build a team. You get married. You can become a husband and wife business. They had a shoe shining business.
If you want to work with your wife or spouse or husband.
Can you imagine spending that much time with your significant other?
There are people who do it.
Do it.
Yes, there are.
Chris, you want to comment on that?
To me, that sounds like that would be like a little nightmare. I know I'm the single one who has.
So how does that work out
nobody,
for you, Chris?
but I feel like if I
Works
spent,
out fine. Exactly.
I feel
Angela, don't be so
if
pessimistic.
I spent all my time with the same person, like I saw them at home and I saw them at work, I'd be like, "Can you go anywhere else?"
Oh my God!
That's how I feel.
Angela, that's why you're single.
That probably is why I'm single, but I just couldn't.
No. You can work together.
No,
you wake up together. You
It's
make
not just
bacon and eggs together.
No, it's not just Angela, guys.
You
No.
go on vacation together.
That's what I'm
no.
saying. That's a lot of time. With one
People
human.
tell their spouse all the time that they can't be around them all the time, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Come on, man. This is
just gonna need a break.
Oh my God, Angela.
I'm just gonna need some alone time.
It's not just Angela.
Okay.
We
should get Tracy
not,
on the air right
it's
now.
Not,
Let's call Tracy.
Don't do that to Tracy and Chris unless
Come on,
Tracy
get
wants
Tracy
to
on
call
the air
in.
right now.
Ours is fine.
I know.
There are people who make it work, but I'm telling you,
But
it is
Angela
not,
would not be one of them.
I would not be that person.
and she is
No.
not in the minority. I promise you that.
And you look at the fear on your face over there, Vic. You wouldn't want to do
No,
that either, would you?
That's what I'm saying.
I
guys.
think no, and not for the other. It's not for me. It's like I wouldn't do that to the other person.
True. Okay. So
I
you're
would,
thinking of
I
them.
would
I
get
got
on
you.
the other person's nerves.
I got you.
guarantee it.
But there was this cute little couple where I used to live, and
Oh my
they
God,
and they
here we go.
owned a shoe shining business. They had 4 or 5 people that would go to the airports or the train station or wherever. They made a fortune. I mean, a fortune doing that.
Okay, no, but that's not.
It
the
was
point.
a husband
you always
and wife
branch off.
team.
Yes, you can make a fortune. It's if you're.
They didn't even go
getting
to school
along.
to do it. They just kind of brought.
And if you want to be with somebody else that much of the time,
all right.
Tracy says it's just because we're with the wrong people, and she might be accurate, but
Correct.
it's a lot. That's a lot of time.
Oh, I've always agreed. You've seen.
A lot of time.
You've seen.
You gotta schedule your date with Angela if you're her
Oh my
boyfriend.
gosh, no!
If you're
I
Angela's
was the
boyfriend,
happiest.
Do you spend a lot of time by yourself?
I love being by myself.
Do you really?
Yeah.
No, Angela's, and that's a whole nother. See, I break everything down. Angela's not the minority, but then you also have people who are just alone people.
Yeah, and
And
I would
she
say
definitely
I'm one of
applies
those
as
people.
being an
Yeah.
You don't
alone
want a
people.
boyfriend. You don't want a boyfriend.
I had a boyfriend, and it worked out nicely because he had a job where he was missing for like 3 days out of the week, like for the full 3
Holy
days.
garbage can.
So that was lovely.
But is that the guy that said that he couldn't be the man behind the woman?
Right,
What
right.
does that mean?
But I liked the
The
fact
man
that he
behind
was
the
missing
woman?
She told
for
us that
3 weeks.
story.
But I like that he was missing for 3 days in a week.
But what was that story? He
I
was-
get you.
He was the mind behind the man behind
she
the
was
woman.
Pinky Tuscadero, and he was
Yeah.
Fonzie.
I don't
Yeah.
know what any of those words
Well,
Drew
mean.
Collins wants to know if you want to go on a date, Angela, because he said you and him are a lot alike.
What?
Yeah.
Did
what he
Drew-
said.
He
Did
Drew
Drew-
said
Drew
him
He
and
did not
Angela
say. He
are
did
a
not
lot
ask me
alike.
out. He did say we're a lot alike, and we do appear to be similar in personality.
Holy trash
sometimes.
can.
Drew, I don't think she likes older guys.
Yeah. Why don't you just take it the step further and ask her out, Drew?
Right. But being a wuss.
Maybe we could have a love connection here.
And you know
Right.
what? We already know he wears
Feel
Jew.
like Pat
he wears the
said,
same
He
cologne.
wears Jew.
He wears the same
Booyah.
cologne.
I don't even know what jupe smells like.
It's
y'all.
amazing.
I want a jupe, baby.
I'll bring you some tomorrow. I got a gallon of it.
You're gonna bring me some tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay,
All
let me
right,
know.
well,
Let me know how it goes for you tomorrow.
you know what I
won't be here
meant.
tomorrow.
You know what I meant. You bring the cat. You bring the cat head. I'll bring the jupe.
Okay, that's gonna happen Tuesday.
I bet it
Oh my
was-
God, that just happened. Welcome back to the show, everybody. That's kind of
Back to Eric Church.
yeah. Back to. Thank you, Roz, for getting us going there.
No, she.
Um,
but did you hear the passion behind her voice, though? Seriously,
Well, yeah.
I'm telling you guys right now. And we'll put a big bow on this thing. And Vic comes into the break room. He goes, "Man, it's a thing. It's a what did you call it about
Here's
the
the
4-year
problem.
college? The 4-year college
It
thing
is made to be.
And you're right
out-
about this.
Oh, I know I am on this.
I know.
It is made to be out that if you go to a trade school instead of a 4-year
Correct.
university,
Yes.
that it's less than. You're
Yeah.
not as good
Yeah.
as. You're not as intelligent as. If you go to these graduations that I've been going to for the
Right.
last 5 years now, because that's the time of my life where I'm at with my kids and my friends, it's all. They're going to. It's listed what college they're going to.
Mhm.
It's talked about as they say your name.
Yep.
And it's like, wait. So if somebody goes, Vatterott Technical School, oh my God,
Right.
how dare you? Well, when in all actuality, we already know with the rising cost of college and the jobs that they're actually paying, the person who's going to trade school is not going to have the debt and is going to be making a lot more money, at least in the first 10 years,
Right.
than 80% of the other jobs. It is a fact.
Correct. And that's it's the stigma that you're talking about,
And it's unfortunate.
And if kids, and you know who's going to blow this stigma thing out of the water is the TikToker kids. It's not going to be me.
And I
it's
think
not
they're
going to be
starting
you.
to. I've seen. I'm
Yes.
just telling you.
I do too.
It's all about making something cool
Yes.
or popular.
Making Harvard not so cool anymore.
Yeah, debt-
Making Mizzou not so
Debt
cool
is
anymore.
not cool. Okay,
It's not.
It's not. Not being able to go out and have money is not cool.
Yes.
Having money is cool.
Yes.
And I do think that the younger generation right now, Eric, they don't care as much about some of the things that maybe the kids 10 years
Right.
older, 15, 20 years older care about, and maybe some. it's the school system itself because we already know college is a racket.
Yes.
And I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not. The pricing for college is insane, and it's only increasing for the jobs that are actually there on the other side.
Yeah.
Unless you have somebody paying for all of your college for you, and then you can just go out and start fresh with whatever job. Then these last 4 years were about fun and partying.
You're absolutely right.
I know it well.
The Ivy League thing is going to, I hope it dies a slow damn death because
it won't.
I
but
hope it does.
I know.
Unless you're a lawyer or unless you're a doctor or something like that. But you know what? You've made the investment in yourself at that point, Vic. You've made that $200,000, $300,000 investment to become the best premier brain surgeon on the planet. But guess what? There are TikTok kids right now, as we speak, that are buying Ferraris and Lamborghinis because they're making a fortune by having followers on TikTok and Instagram. And and they are entrepreneurial just like anybody else is.
I love this, Eric, because as you were talking about, now we're starting to get some of the examples. Truck driving school.
Oh!
$5,000. My job advertised just
Thank
now
you.
for $105,000 a year. But nobody wants to be a truck driver.
Well, I would.
See
See
you
the
kidding
world?
me? No debt. And
See the world?
And then you have that money.
Yes.
And then you can start using that money.
Yes.
It makes total sense.
Absolutely.
Robert Peterbaugh, who does a lot of business around the country and around the world, quote, I would bet only 20% of companies need a college grad to really do the work.
That's right.
And that's a little bit more scary right now.
That's
it really is. Now we know that there's jobs everywhere, but what are those jobs paying? And especially with inflation going up on top of it.
I think that we're in a good position right now because the skilled workers, the blue collar guys, they do have a bargaining chip all of a sudden. These guys can do things that we need them to do.
Aaron Bland says, I have a cousin. We're 2 months apart in age. He went to trade school. I went to a 4-year college. He makes 6 figures.
Yes.
I don't. Lesson learned, and will pass the lesson on to my kids.
Yes. I'm telling you, man, I know some millionaires, and they don't have college educations. The guys that did go to the 4-year schools are always bitching about their paycheck or they're bitching about their situation, and they're not entrepreneurial. They don't live free-spirited. It's a thing, man. If you could do anything you wanted to do, Angela, if you could do anything right now, what would you do? If I said you can do anything you want, what would it be?
be a red carpet reporter for the CMA Awards.
Okay, that's good. So you're kind of on that track right now, aren't you?
Well, I mean, I'm doing all the jobs
But that's not a
that
full.
are,
But
are
that's not a
relatively the
full-time
same.
job, though.
That's
Well, it would be
That's a one-time
Oh,
event.
No,
come on now,
no,
man.
because it's a correspondent. You work for E. It's a
Oh.
whole thing.
Yeah.
No, I know it's a whole thing because I had an opportunity to do it like 20 years ago.
Why didn't you do it?
Yeah,
Because
good question.
I chose local
Hard
news
news.
instead of going out because I did not like Hollywood.
Oh, that's
Yes.
My agent asked me, "Would you be interested?"
And you said,
And I'm like,
"Hell
"And
no."
living in Los Angeles, no way." Not as I was starting a family.
Right.
And my
I don't
ex,
have a family,
and my
so I'll
ex,
go wherever.
and my ex-wife was the same, and it was the best decision.
I have
could
no
ever
family.
make.
I'll go wherever. But I was really focused on the Nashville aspect of that. But same
Mhm.
feeling.
Well, why you're in St. Louis? That's one of my favorite questions to date. Is if you could do anything you wanted to do, and I'm God,
Right.
and I asked you that question, and you said, "Man, let me think about that."
Well, I didn't have to think.
I would be. I would if I could go back and do it again. I would probably be a pilot, an airline
Really? You
pilot.
wouldn't go through the rock star life?
No, I mean, yes, I would, but it would be if I had to invest in myself one more time. It would probably be a full-time pilot, and you can do that. There are avenues to go to Daytona, get your pilot's license. You could do that lifestyle if you wanted to.
If I could go
But they
back
don't
and
tell
do
you
it
that.
again, I would have Chris's life.
What is Chris's life?
I don't know, it just
He's
seems
an
really
enigma.
easy.
Nobody even knows what he does.
I don't know.
He just leaves for weeks at a time. Oh, okay,
Okay.
I'm going to Florida.
Well, that's the life he set up for himself. It's a good life. Trust me. I know it is.
Actually, because I sold radiology equipment and then like sutures and some surgical devices, when I went in and watched some of the doctors, the plastic surgeons do surgery,
Yeah.
I was like, I can do this.
No way.
I would
Too
be a
much
surgeon.
blood.
No,
Exactly. Pass
but
out.
it's all for me, it didn't bug me. And
It's like those guys that
So
put.
yeah, I'd go back and definitely be a surgeon, plastic surgeon, something of that nature. Because
Pass out.
I watched this guy reform this man's face with putty, and I know it sounds gross, but
It does sound
and
gross.
then I saw an after picture a year later, and I was like, oh my God, look what this guy just did for
Okay.
this person. Now,
It's art.
obviously, there's the other kind of surgeries that people do that is just for pure aesthetics when it comes to augmentations and nose jobs. But I was amazed at the plastic surgeon. Heck, we had my friend Chris Prada on, Dr. Prada.
Yes.
On the show talking about it. So that's what I would definitely do because they made it look so easy. But I watched everything.
Would you
I was
do it
like,
for the money or would you do it for the art?
all of it?
Or for helping people?
All of it.
Really?
The whole thing.
That is
The whole
such.
kit and
Isn't
caboodle.
that awesome? That's so awesome,
Since
man.
you asked, absolutely.
And I
That's
love,
the only thing
yeah.
that really like. I was like, wow, this is really cool from
Yeah.
start to finish because I don't mind the blood and all that stuff.
And sometimes I think of the kids that go to Princeton and they go to the Harvard, and it's like I don't really want to be here, but my parents are making me be here. I'm living a life
That happens
for
a lot.
them.
Yeah, that happens a
You know?
lot. Like I didn't get to go do this, so
Yeah.
you're gonna go do this.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Michael says aeronautics was an elective at Zumwalt in 82.
Aeronautics, really?
In 82. Now we're going back a ways.
Yeah.
We're going back 4 decades.
Yeah. I was lucky enough to get my general pilot's license, so that was good enough.
Can
but
you fly us somewhere?
I can't, well, in a plane that probably doesn't hold enough to put luggage in it, but yeah. But I always thought it would be a fascinating job. What experiences you could talk about when you're on your deathbed, and I always think about that too. Is like, you got this thing that's coming up on you. You got to do it now. You can't wait till later. You
True.
have to do it now.
True.
You don't have 20 years to think
Eric,
about
I got
it.
the best job for you.
I'm listening.
Todd says, I'm thinking about getting into delivering hydrogen.
Okay.
$205,000 a year.
Dude, why not?
Deliver hydrogen.
It's an up and coming energy sector. Why not, dog?
Bum, bum, bum.
Sometimes you just gotta let it breathe for a second. What else could you do? You could resell stuff on Amazon. There's a lot of people making a fortune
So
doing
this whole
that.
conversation, and it's
a
very
great
organic here,
conversation.
started out of a financial literacy class that Florida is going to require high school students to take before they graduate.
Mm-hmm.
Should it happen around the country?
Yes.
Everybody's like, yeah, probably. It can't hurt.
Yeah,
That's
the fact
for
that
sure.
you even have to bring it up is something. It'd be nice to know that your kids coming out of high school are competing with the
But-
kids in China and in France and in Sweden. That
But
we're
isn't-
number one.
But I'm telling you, it is this whole situation of image, stigma, 4-year college versus
Yes.
trade school versus what you want to do.
Yes.
But I've had this conversation with my 2 boys.
Have you asked them what they want to do?
And they're figuring it out, but neither one of them, we're talking about a junior in high school and then an 8th grader who's like,
Oh, that's
have any-
that's the time
they
right
have-
there.
are showing any interest in any of the trade stuff that I speak to them about.
Okay.
Now they may have the opportunity to go to school
That's because they want to play, right?
on athletic scholarships, but even after that is said and done, trying to get them at least plant the seeds. But look, just make sure you know all the options that are out there. That
Mm-hmm.
just because of what you're told at these schools that you go to, where there won't be anybody or hardly anybody going to a trade school, doesn't mean that you can't. Just because the schools that you go to, they're promoting different things.
Yeah. And sometimes it's not about the money.
Even the recruiting letters, because they go to private schools that are sent out.
Yeah.
Like, well, we have 99% or 100% of our students are going to colleges, but it doesn't say what our students are, quote, making or what the job. That's what they should do. It's the continuing after college where our graduates go. What are our graduates doing after college? Those are the stats that should be shown to high school seniors and juniors as they begin their quest or journey. But they're not.
I think the Gen Zers, is it Gen Z that we're living in now? It's their world. We're just living in it. The Gen Zers are going to be the ones that take down these Ivy League colleges and start to be the ones driving up in Lamborghinis to the red
I think
carpets.
You're right, though. That they're already kind of doing that with people trying to make their money on being influencers or content creators and that sort of thing.
And I think that these Ivy League schools, they have been kind of indoctrinating kids for a long time, and maybe they do need to be kind of brought down a few pegs. But man, I'm telling you right now, if you are not going to Harvard, Princeton, or wherever, look at being an entrepreneur. Look at working for yourself and ask yourself, what do you want to do with the rest of your life? Being a rock star is kind of cool.
I was going to say, I
It's
feel
kinda cool.
like you had a pretty
Oh.
good gig there, buddy.
It's kind of cool.
Oh, here's something else. How about
Yeah.
this? Andrew from the Facebook line says, As of this year, it costs $6,500 to get a CDL in Missouri, which still sounds on the cheap compared to a college degree.
It does.
But look at this. A year ago, you could get that same CDL for $600. So maybe, that business is like, well, we're going to charge this much then. Another
Okay, that's
interesting.
fine.
And finally, my wife works in financial aid at a local college. This is a local college.
Okay.
There's a grad student with $350,000 of student loans. This is not uncommon. Some students milk the system, especially grad students.
Yeah.
They'll take just 3 credit hours, however, max out their loans and then use the money for other things. than
Brutal.
education.
Oh, yeah. I knew girls who did that in school.
Really?
But AOC wants that. AOC
and then
wants
you just
that.
carry the student debt.
You just stand in the debt, yeah, because I guess they felt like student debt is something they could get easy, so they would get the car and they would rent their place, and they weren't taking that many credit hours, but they were getting all the money from
And going
the
to the
school.
parties
Yeah,
and getting
going to the parties was very important.
the girlfriends. And, man, college life sometimes it's just not. I mean, I would love to see the study that Elliot Davis does on how many people parlay that into a good life going to college, because I'm sure he's going to do an
Poor
expose
Elle.
on it. Don't laugh, Chris. It's serious. I'm serious. Elliot Davis is on Channel 2 tonight. How many people parlay college life into a real life?
Okay.
I don't think that's the story he's doing.
Is Elliot working tonight?
Only four.
He might do a.
4% of people come out of college
If he
and
is
make
doing
money.
a story, that's not the one he's doing.
No, it wouldn't be.
I just love bringing up his name so bad. It's so awesome.
You wish your name was Elliot.
I feel like, Vic, you've got to, like, at some point, like, bring him in here just to, I mean, I
You've
want to
gotta,
watch
like,
Eric
play it
geek out.
back and just
Just-
like, there
Here's
is
the
a
thing.
guy out
He's
here.
I wanna watch
I have
him
already addressed this situation.
He looks like a badass on TV.
Listen,
That's
I
all I'm
asked
saying.
people to come on, and guess what? Did Mandy Murphy come on?
Yes, she did.
I've asked Elliot like 4 or 5 times. He wants nothing to do with Stalker Eric. And
All right. That's
I am not a
that's
stalker.
fair.
I'm a fan.
Eric is not. Eric,
It's a fine line, my
Eric
friend.
refuses to understand. Elliot is
I'm a
not
fan.
about radio. He's not about coming on. He's not. He just doesn't want to do that stuff. He changed. He used to be all about media and social media, and then one day he decided to stop.
If
He
it was,
said
if
he
it-
was hurting too many people
Mhm.
in the city of St. Louis
Oh, my God.
and upsetting people, and he stopped.
I need to have a
so
talk with
Elliot,
him.
your vid.
I need to have a talk with him.
You're never.
I
mind.
need to be the general manager over there for one day. If it was Paul McCartney and Elliot
don't
Davis walking in the studio, I don't know
You
which
don't
one I
want-
would want the autograph from.
Okay.
All right.
What just happened? Paul McCartney and Elliot Davis, and you're confused about which one you want to talk to?
First, it'd probably be Elliot.
Okay. We got to take a quick break. We were way behind, but it's a free-for-all Friday, so that's all right. Eric got his L8 fix, which is really, really weird, but that's all right.
Look,
Eric
there's
Johnson.
no situation that Elliot can't come in and be a part of the conversation. None.
Will you get him an autograph 8x10 or something?
Yeah.
We're just going to let Eric
Give me his phone number.
live this thing that he thinks.
I want to hang up a little
It's kinda
8x10
sad, but-
behind Eric's face there
but-
with just Elliot Davis.
I feel bad for Eric. Eric Johnson.
there's nothing to feel
Chris
bad
Knight,
about.
Angela Sharp and Vic Faust of Fox 2. I promise when we come back, you're going to hear the Fauci sound. I'm telling you, it's going to blow your mind. It is going to blow your mind when it comes to his thoughts on natural immunity before COVID started. You won't want to miss it. Back with more right after this.
Edge Morning Show. Back in a moment.
Look, staying healthy isn't easy. Watching your diet, hitting the gym, avoiding stress. But a good night's rest helps boost your overall health and wellness. And it couldn't be easier. The new Sleep Number 360 Smart Bed is the only bed that effortlessly adjusts and responds to both of you. The result? You wake up ready for anything. Proven quality sleep is life-changing sleep. Don't miss our weekend special. The new Queen Sleep Number 360 C2 Smart Bed is only $8.99, plus special financing. Ends Monday. Special financing subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payments required. See store for details.
This is a metaphor for your business's journey. Sometimes it feels like you're going 100 miles an hour, barely keeping up. But to cruise through challenges, you need someone who's right there with you. That's what Dell Technologies advisors do. They have the Windows PCs and tech advice you need to get past whatever's in front of you and get where you want to go. Call an advisor today at 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL. A start to a simpler experience with Windows 11 Pro.
My daughter used to be a shining star. I would tell her, there's nothing you can't do. Now, it's like living with a stranger. It happens so fast. Centerpoint Hospital, real help for addiction and hope for a bright future.
If a young person dear to you is facing substance use, the Changing Point at Centerpoint Hospital now offers adolescent treatment solutions with detox, 4-week residential, and outpatient treatment. The Changing Point for adolescents at Centerpoint Hospital. Hope for a bright future.
Do you want the best for your car? Then fill up with Premium at Circle K. Circle K Premium is our best fuel with double the cleaning detergent, protecting your engine from corrosion and damage so it can work at its best. And that, my friend, increases your mileage for more cha-ching in your pocket. Plus, when you fill up with Premium at Circle K, you can save up to 20 cents per gallon. Offer valid Thursdays or Fridays at participating stores. For details, visit CircleK.com. Circle K. How convenient.
You could save big when you bundle your home and auto with Progressive, but when we just come out and say it, it feels like it falls a bit flat. So we're going to tap into human emotion. First with some music. Then in a serious tone, I'll say, save big when you bundle your home and auto with Progressive. And even though it was about saving money with Progressive, we'll fade out the music so you know it was poignant. Wow, powerful stuff. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Discount not available in all states or situations.
Progressive Snapshot can save you money based on how you drive and how much you drive. So the safer you drive, the more money you could save. Now, if you didn't hear that because you were yelling at another car while driving, let me say it again.
You need to calm down.
Yelling is just making everyone as stressed out as you are and letting them all know that you definitely aren't trying to save with Progressive Snapshot. And if you did hear it the first time because you weren't yelling at another car, nice work. You'd love Snapshot from Progressive because it rewards safe drivers. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Snapshot not available in California and North Carolina or from all agents.
Now, back to the Edge Morning Show.
I'm not sure what happened there, Angela.
I don't know what happened there either. I was a little concerned for a minute.
Yeah, we had to come back because Eric and Vic are talking about a parrot.
Yeah, they're in the other. They were in the other room having parrot talk. Parrot Talk Friday.
One of our listeners
Yeah.
said Eric needs a parrot because this is a guy playing Don't Fear the Reaper while the parrot is singing.
You know that's right.
Commercial.
I had it.
Commercial.
We'll play it later. Anyway,
All right.
we got other sound to get to, but
Yeah.
Eric, do you like the parrot singing it?
Yeah, there's nothing a parrot can do that sucks. Parrots are great. Parrots are fantastic.
Parrots kind of go along with pirates, right?
A little bit.
And pirate shirts.
Eric, I have 2 parrots that you can have, my wife said.
You have parrots?
Is that right? I have 2 of them.
I've been to your house. I didn't see parrots.
We don't let you see them because they're not nice.
They're not nice. They will bite your ass.
Yeah, they
No, literally, Vic, they will bite your ass.
The German Shepherd is afraid of the parrots. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, and the German Shepherd likes to bite people's faces.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's an animal war over at Chris's house.
Only if provoked.
Thank you. That is a true statement.
Because I had a German Shepherd, a fully trained, full-bred German Shepherd.
Yeah.
Don't provoke a German Shepherd. Oh, they're
Or-
in
or
the
lay
basement
by
next
one.
to my office. So you keep the parrots in the basement?
Yeah, I have to keep them in the basement.
And here's the thing: you buy the parrots.
Whose idea was it to buy parrots?
Yeah, good question.
Mine. I like birds.
Little does he know that they live
Parrots are
90
cool.
years. They live 90.
Do you let them outside? Do they get to see sun?
No.
Yeah, they're. I
No,
mean,
they
they could.
don't.
Yeah,
Maybe
they
they're
could see-
pissed off.
No, they could see outside.
No, you don't
I
walk
mean,
a parrot.
Yeah, you don't. I mean, I could let them outside. I'd have to chain them to a tree.
Wait, you can walk a parrot.
You can't walk a parrot.
They'll
Or is that
attack-
a parakeet that you can walk?
Oh
No,
my
you
God,
can't
they'll
walk a
attack.
parrot.
No,
they
I
attack
met
the
some
dog?
on in Florida when I lived there. There was a bunch of people who would take their parrot or parakeet on their shoulder and like walk up and down the beach with the bird. That's a real thing. I even took a photo with one of them because I thought it was really cool.
Well, Chris owns parrots. So that's good.
So you should take them down to Florida and
I
take them
do
for
own
walks
parrots.
on your
I'm
beach.
trying to figure out what I'm going to do here because I just made another commitment.
Oh my
And
God.
I'm getting another pet.
What is it?
You're getting a cat.
Goldfish, goldfish, goldfish.
No.
What is it? What is it? A shark.
Wait, oh no, time out. Did your daughter have anything to do with this? If your daughter had something to do with this, I would say you're getting a pony.
A pony?
I'm not getting
A
a pony.
horse. You're getting a horse.
Okay.
You're
It
getting a
has
horse.
2 arms and 2 legs.
A gorilla. A monkey. A spider monkey.
It has 2 arms and 2 legs. A spider monkey. It's a spider monkey.
Is that your guess?
That's my guess.
Hold on, man.
My
Is that
guess
your
is
guess?
No, it's
my
not.
guess is a spider monkey.
Is it a
A
spider?
giraffe.
A monkey. We're getting a monkey.
We're getting
Because-
a monkey.
We're
because
getting a
they're
monkey.
very popular on social media right now.
How do you? Where
And
do
I'm
you
trying
put
to
it?
figure out what I'm going to do with this monkey because I have 2 French bulldogs
I'm just trying to figure out what it's going to do with you.
Time out.
and a German Shepherd
well,
and 2 parrots.
This is the greatest
My
show
house is
of all
becoming
time.
like the St. Louis Zoo.
Where are you? When are you
Oh my-
getting a monkey? When are you
allowed
getting a
to
monkey?
legally have
I'm
a
going to bring the
monkey at
monkey.
your house?
I'm going
When?
to bring the monkey in here.
When?
Are you allowed to have a monkey at your house?
He's the
I
he's
don't
the
know. I mean,
I would
These-
think that
okay.
would be illegal.
Okay, this is it
a spider monkey?
Spider monkeys are not large. They're easier, but I don't know how you do that. Do you have it in a diaper? Do you? I mean,
What's going on here today? This is I can't.
we haven't even
think.
gotten to Fauci sound. This is too good.
Wait a minute, Chris. When does the monkey come in?
Soon.
Like-
what do you mean come in? It's not like they mail it
Well,
to
it's
you.
not there yet. It's
No,
go
I
pick-
don't have the monkey yet.
Have you started looking on how you're gonna get this monkey?
What do you mean how I'm going to get the monkey?
Like, have you like looked into like purchasing said monkey, or is it just like
No, I've already bought the monkey.
you already bought the monkey?
Where do you
I've
go?
already bought the monkey.
Where'd you buy it? At Walmart Supercenter?
Yeah, that's where I got him.
Where
Got
did
him-
you get the monkey from?
I got him from a breeder.
A monkey breeder
In
Yes.
Missouri or in,
No.
in North
No, not in
Africa?
Missouri.
in
That
Florida.
sounds like a Florida deal.
Yeah.
It's a Florida
Out of
deal.
Missouri.
Okay, you bought a monkey from
It's
Florida.
So is the monkey gonna live in Florida or Missouri?
No, the monkey's going to live probably at this radio station.
The monkey's gonna live here.
Stop it. That would be.
I don't know if my wife, how long
Could
she'd
you
be able
see
to
a
keep her.
spider monkey flipping
I don't
around
know
the
if-
studio
I don't know if you.
on air?
I don't know if you
That would be
noticed this. I don't
He'd
know.
be
If,
hanging off Eric's mic stand.
I don't know if you noticed this or not, but your wife is actually
Oh, like
on
Marcel
the
from
chat line
Friends.
right now.
Yeah,
She's
she is.
listening to this right now. So anything you say is incriminating.
No, she already knows, and she's
Okay.
not happy about it.
Wait a minute. This was your idea?
Well, it was kind of my idea, and
They're
then it was
cute
kind
as
of
hell.
it was kind of pushed off on me, and then once Caitlin seen the
Oh,
monkey,
jeez.
it was over.
I
Good
knew
day.
this had something to do with your daughter. I knew it.
Like Marcel from Friends from our text line.
Yes.
So
Okay,
This is
Chris.
this is fantastic
Chris.
news, by the
Chris.
way.
What?
you have like 4 jobs.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
You have multiple pets.
and that's all I need is a monkey.
You have an entourage of people you take care of. And now you're getting a spider monkey
You
on
can't
top
go
of
wrong.
it.
You can't go wrong with a monkey. You can't. This isn't a. This is not.
I want the monkey as our. That should be.
You can't go wrong.
We should be.
Come on.
100.7. The monkey.
The monkey.
It's
shouldn't
not
be
like
the
they're getting.
viper, it
It's
should
not
be
like
the
they're.
monkey.
It's not like they're getting a dumbass goat or something like that. This is a monkey.
goats are cute though.
The
Yeah,
goats
be
are
careful
cute.
about
Goats are
calling
cute,
goat-
but they're dumb. They're
But
stupid.
goats are cute though.
Yeah, but a monkey's smart.
You should get
Okay.
a kangaroo.
Oh no. No.
Oh, I love the
you went
kangaroo.
For our listeners out there who aren't on the Facebook line,
way too far.
Chris's wife is joining the conversation and has said that you almost bought a giraffe.
Paula says, is it a trained monkey? It is trained.
Oh, okay.
So, but
It
how,
is a trained monkey.
how old do spider monkeys live?
About 30 to 40 years.
30
Oh
to
my
40
God, this is
years.
a lifetime commitment.
It is, but it's
Yeah.
a family member.
Yeah.
Okay.
They'll literally be leaving this
Can
monkey
you
to kids.
imagine what the vet bills are going to be on that thing?
No, it's a spider monkey.
And who takes care of spider monkeys in St. Charles?
Exotic vets.
Okay.
Chris has answers for everything.
Yeah, exotic vets.
And Baba Booey.
How do you travel with a spider monkey?
Well, he
You
travels on his
call
own.
You call Uncle Eric and ask him to babysit.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Then you take him over there in a
You know,
little
Eric would
cage.
take that monkey out on his shows with him.
Yeah.
He'd be
I would
playing
teach
bass
him how
with
to
a
set
monkey
up my
on his
rig.
shoulder. Yeah. Does
The cable goes in here, dumb monkey.
that baseballer have a monkey on his shoulder?
Okay.
Go get me a mixed drink.
So literally, you've got. So Chris, I mean, seriously, break this. Two monkey, or you got a monkey,
No,
a
just
spider
one
monkey
monkey.
coming,
Just
two
one monkey.
parrots, two French bulldogs, a German shepherd.
And a pear tree.
Oh my God. And it's not like you have like, I don't know, like 10 acres of land at your house.
It doesn't matter. It's a spider monkey. All right, moving on to Fauci. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll let you know what's going on.
Okay, here
I
we
will
go.
call Tracy later. I will find out everything that's going on, and then I will text you guys.
All right.
Because Chris does not give us all the info.
By the way, goats do equal a lawnmower. I did a story about 2 years ago where
Billy goats.
Goats are used. It's a business where high schools and people that need to get rid of roughage and overgrown areas and weeds, they call in the goat crew, and
Yeah.
the goat crew comes in and takes care
Yeah,
of it.
they
in a
did that
couple
in
hours.
like
That's cool.
downtown Webster because they had some stuff they wanted.
I
they
think
had
I
the
remember
goats
that.
come out. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, now legitimately back to COVID. Okay, Dr. Fauci telling everybody we need vaccines. You know what he said for the last 2 years. I don't have to tell you. Well, video has surfaced of Dr. Fauci over the years of talking about vaccines and Eric's favorite word or phrase, natural immunity.
You know that's right.
Chris, are we ready to do this, or
Sure.
are you looking up spider monkeys?
He did
I'm
get
waiting on
sidetracked
you.
on some spider monkeys.
All right. This is just listen to what Dr. Fauci, this is sound from Dr. Fauci during a national interview some time ago, before COVID.
14 days, should she get a flu shot?
Well, no. If she got the flu for 14 days, she's as protected as anybody can be because the best vaccination is to get infected yourself.
Wow.
And
So
she should not get it?
if she really has the flu,
Yeah.
she definitely doesn't need a flu vaccine.
Oh, what about COVID?
If she really has the flu.
She should not get it again?
No,
then?
she doesn't need it because it's the most potent vaccination is getting infected yourself.
Oh.
We have to play that one more time.
What year was that?
I don't know, but
He
he's got
looks
dark.
very young.
He looks younger. It was at least 10 years.
Damn.
Chris, can we
but
play
she's
that
had the
again?
flu for 14 days, should she get a flu shot?
Well, no. If she got the flu for 14 days, she's as protected as anybody can be because the best vaccination is to get infected yourself.
And
So
she should not get it?
if she really has the flu, she definitely doesn't need a flu vaccine. If she really has the flu,
She should not get it again?
no,
then?
she doesn't need it because it's the most potent vaccination is getting infected yourself.
This is a guy that knows. This is a guy that
I
we've
mean,
trusted
it-
for
it-
2 years.
Well, some people trusted, but
I did.
and
2
maybe
years
at
ago,
first
baby.
You did, maybe.
2 years ago, baby, this
Did
show
you
started
really?
on Dr. Fauci's
You trusted
words.
Fauci?
So did you, Chris. Don't
I
lie.
You know,
I did
don't-
not.
Chris,
Yes, you
Chris,
sure did.
Chris, the first few months I did as well.
Sure did. You did, Chris.
No, I didn't.
We all did. We all put on the gloves to go to Walmart.
No.
We all put on. We all put.
No.
Angela, you weren't
I did
here.
not wear the gloves, though.
You weren't here.
I
You weren't here.
wasn't here, but I also did not wear the gloves.
Yeah, but Fauci told us this could be bad. Put gloves on. He didn't even say masks back then. We weren't wearing masks back
no,
then.
because we were
waiting-
told not to wear masks.
We were told not to wear masks.
Right.
At
So we all
first.
trusted him.
Because they needed the mask at the hospital,
2
so
weeks.
we couldn't have the mask.
2 weeks to slow the spread.
2 weeks to slow
That was
the
March. That was
spread.
March 18th, March 20th, 2020.
Wow. I still remember the fear of picking up the Doritos bag in Walmart and thinking, I'm going to get COVID because of what Fauci said.
Now, on the flip side, is COVID that much different than the flu that he could say, well, that's different? But that sound, but to hear him talk about natural immunity, that he does acknowledge natural immunity, where we haven't.
Angela's not had COVID yet, by the way. And I don't know if you've had the shot or
I
not.
don't think, and I didn't have COVID.
And you didn't
that
have
I knew
COVID.
of. Yeah, that I knew of.
So do you feel like you skirted something, or do you feel
I don't
kind of vulnerable still? Because I'll tell you this, I've had COVID. I don't feel vulnerable anymore after what I know about.
I don't know. So like I said, I know a bunch of people who have had it over the course of the last couple years. And I know people who have done really, really poorly with it. And I know people have done didn't even know they had it. And I feel like if I got it, because my immune system is attacking itself, I feel that means my immune system is so great that if I would get it, it would not be a big deal.
Okay.
I don't know if that's accurate or not, but that's just kind of how my mental state is right now.
Glenn says if everybody will just quit driving, maybe we can flatten that gas curve.
I kind of wonder about that. I mean, that's kind of funny, Glenn, but it's kind of not a joke too. It's like if we didn't all drive for a day, we could totally save on pricing of. I mean, yeah, there's kind of something to that, Glenn.
Yeah,
Good
but some
job.
people, but some people can't.
Cindy is impressed that
Not-
I didn't have COVID, being that I went to a PRL concert.
Well, you got
Chris
much
Hayes,
worse things.
Chris Hayes is on the story. That's who we'll get on the show. I have a shot at getting Chris Hayes. I have a shot to get him.
I have no problem with Chris.
Yeah, I know.
But you have no shot with Elliot.
No.
I'll come down there then.
Oh my gosh!
We
Wait,
do-
don't let him in the door,
we
Vic.
do
Don't
have
let
se-
him in, Vic.
Why don't we do have security?
Okay.
Yeah, I got a badge, the one that you left behind.
Michelle says, I told my husband I'm buying a horse, and there you go.
Well, I'm buying a monkey.
Do you finance it?
No.
How much does a monkey
How
run?
much does a monkey? Look, we can't even get away from the monkey.
I'm sorry. Now
My-
that you've brought up the
screw it.
monkey, we're
Screw
on the
it.
monkey. So how much does a
No.
monkey run? Like $500?
You can look it up.
10,000.
10. Wow. All right. That's a little bit higher than I was expecting you to say.
What color is your monkey?
What color do you think?
White?
It's a
Purple?
little bit higher than
Pink?
Ooh, a pink monkey sounds fun.
You got a pink spider monkey.
I'm going to give it a mohawk. I can't wait to get it. Dress
Okay.
it up.
All right.
It's going to live here, isn't
Put
it?
put some Nike R's on it.
You've got to be kidding me.
This is
No,
great.
man.
This is the greatest show.
I'm going to give it a
We're-
mohawk.
We're literally gonna have a spider monkey jump around the studio.
It
I
would be
guarantee
actually,
it.
people would tune in for that.
Well, yeah, we're gonna have a monkey. There is no doubt in my mind, Chris. You're gonna bring the monkey in here. I know you will.
Oh, you know it.
Okay,
Tracy
so
said the monkey might be expensive, but it's cheap to feed, so you're
Cheap
good.
to feed. Doritos and water.
bananas.
Bananas.
Duh.
As long as that bastard don't steal my cookies and stuff.
Oh my God, this is so.
You're
I
gonna
cannot
have to
believe we're
hide your
having this
cookies from the
conversation.
No, because they'll get in the cookie jars.
Yeah.
Like they jump around and stuff.
Right.
And
So you're going to have to lock that down.
yeah, you have to get the ones
Oh
that have
my
the
God.
latches on them.
Like
There's
you
like
got
a
like
whole.
a kid,
It's like a
yeah.
whole thing when you get a monkey.
Mom, the
There's like a
monkey's in my
bunch of
You
rules.
know, you know
Okay.
how it is, Vic, when you go to get a monkey.
Yeah, because I've done that. How many? Okay, what is the monkey's? Is it a male monkey?
It is a male.
Oh,
Okay,
boy.
what is the
Oh,
male's
boy.
name?
I haven't decided yet.
Francis.
I have not decided.
Fran-
And wait a
Marcel.
minute. Who decides the name? You,
Well,
Tracy,
Caitlin wants to
Caitlin.
name it,
I've got a
but-
feeling Caitlin's going to name it.
Yeah, we'll see.
Your wife just said she bought monkey coveralls.
She did. She did.
Your wife
I'm
just
telling you,
said
it's going to be like a whole thing.
But do you go to like the infant section or?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Like
Oh my
2T,
Oh
you
my
know,
God.
that kind of stuff.
Oh my
You're
God.
No,
buying,
because
like-
I would
I cannot
imagine it
believe
has
we're
to have
doing
a
this.
space for the monkey tail, right? So these have to be special monkey clothes.
Good
Yeah.
question.
Well, I mean, sometimes you have to kind of like cut holes in them to make them fit, but
How-
you're using baby clothes basically.
How did you bring the conversation up to your family? Oh man, I found a monkey. Was that kind of how it started?
Is the mon-
Seriously,
They
question.
said, oh man, what?
Oh man, you guys want to go
You
to
got
dinner?
a monkey?
Yeah, I want to go to dinner. By the way, I got a monkey.
For those wondering, Tracy says, I have named every animal we have gotten.
Kong is a good name. I like that name.
Kong.
Kong.
I like George.
George is good.
Damien
I like
Fairchild.
Jesper.
But I can't wait to bring him in here.
Okay, I have
That'd be
one
fun.
last question. I'm sorry. I know we got to get to break, but what happens with the potty training aspect of this?
Yes.
They wear diapers.
That's what I
They
thought.
wear diapers.
The videos that I've seen, they wear diapers.
Yeah, they wear diapers.
Who has to change the
I can't see you
diapers?
cleaning a diaper, Christopher,
Uncle
of a
Eric
monkey.
will when he's
Who
at
has
the
to
station
change the
because you're
diapers?
closest to the door.
Baba Booey's gonna have to learn how to change damn diapers.
Better late than never. That'd be. Oh my God.
Oh man, Caitlin, you have to learn how to change the diapers. Yeah, that conversation won't go over too well.
It'll be interesting, guys.
They're gonna make a fortune off monkey TikToks. They're gonna make a fortune off a monkey TikTok. I just thought about
Chris,
that.
a friend of mine says you should name it Mitch. Mitch the monkey.
Mitch is good.
Mitch.
I could call him Brandon.
Murray.
Oh no.
He might hate me forever if he knows what it means.
Oh my God. Those diapers are expensive too. I was so
I
happy
got to
to
figure
get
out how I'm
out
going
of
to tell my family.
They already know.
I mean, I think
They already
I
know.
think we've talked about it for 20 minutes.
Like my grandma.
They know
and
now.
My aunts. Well, I hope not.
They know now.
Got to figure it out.
All right,
All
we
right,
got
that's
to
my monkey talk.
quick break. We'll be right
It's
back.
not over. I'll tell you that right now.
We'll be right back.
This is the Edge Morning Show.
Live on 100.7.
The Viper.
Cutting the price of your wireless bill feels good. Really good. So good, you gotta try it. With Straight Talk, you can get our Silver Unlimited plan for just $45 a month. Now with unlimited high-speed data, plus 5 gigabytes hotspot data, and no contract, with nationwide 5G on America's best networks. Why pay a whole lot for your data when you can get unlimited for a whole lot less? Straight Talk Wireless. No contract, no compromise. 5G capable device required. Actual availability, coverage, and speed may vary. See terms and conditions at straighttalk.com.
If you want the best, don't settle for the rest. Come to F&S. F&S Collision Repair provides the best customer service, quality of work, paint color match, and paintless dent repair. They do it all. No job too big or too small. Just what your car or truck ordered. F&S Collision. Call today to schedule your appointment and get that car repaired. F&S Collision Repair.
You're always up for some fun with the family, so you order the essentials, a new board game, some baking supplies, and even a new projector for outdoor movie night. And with the Bank of America customized Cash Rewards credit card, you can choose to earn 3% cash back on online shopping, which could increase to up to 5.25% as a preferred rewards member. Rewards which you can put toward an extra treat that everyone will enjoy, like an old-fashioned popcorn machine. Visit bankofamerica.com/more rewarding and apply now. Copyright 2021 Bank of America Corporation.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Compass Health Network seeks to expand its clinical team. Sign-on bonuses are available. $4,000 for SUD counselors and licensed therapists. $3,000 for nurses. Compass Health is offering these to professionals to work in our substance use and emergency mental health crisis services. Compass Health provides excellent training, a competitive salary, safe work environment, and great benefits. Visit careers.compasshealthnetwork.org and apply today. Compass Health Network. Inspire hope. Promote wellness.
Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider and are only available if the provider determines a prescription is appropriate. Subscription required. See website for full details and important safety information.
Hey guys, good news. The expensive little blue pill is now generic, which means the prescription medication to treat ED is super affordable at 4hims.com. And now get your first online doctor's visit free at 4hims.com. That's right. Zero copay, no awkward face-to-face conversations to get your prescription. That's really good news. To start your free online visit, go to this exclusive address, 4hims.com/joy. That's FORHIMS.com/joy.
Here comes more of the Edge Morning Show.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. We got about a minute or so. Chris, would you be interested in a competition for names?
I don't know. We'll have to see.
What if he takes his little
We
spider?
gotta let everybody see the monkey first.
True. Because
You gotta see the monkey.
We like the idea of like
Yeah.
certain
Right.
names, but you see him and then he might like just be.
He might
Frank.
be ugly. It might be an ugly monkey.
Might just be a
Might
Frank.
be ugly
Frank monkey.
and not even cute.
Monkey Frank.
Oh, we'll dress him up.
Yeah, well, yep.
It'd be cute.
Putting lipstick on a pig. You can't bring him to the zoo because maybe it's a social justice monkey and tries to free all the other monkeys.
Maybe.
You never know, man. You got to think about these things. You can't just walk him around.
Well, you don't have a girlfriend anymore, so I need a babysitter.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
How much is pay?
Oh my god.
See?
I'm stunned.
I know, this is amazing.
I'm more of a practical thinker guy. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm wanting to like practically think for Chris and his family.
I know, it's like you want to make a joke out of this, but it's not even funny. It's like, it's amazing.
Yeah, it is.
We're going to have a monkey and a cat head, and we're going to have all this show's going to be just fantastic. This show is going to be like,
It's gonna be great.
It's going to make the war on COVID look like a
man.
Everybody
podcast.
have an awesome weekend.
2 years.
Wait, Eric, where are you this weekend?
The Bottleneck Blues Bar.
And what? Oh, you got your shows today, Angela?
I got Reload from 1 to 3 on 590. You come out to Top Shooters, and I've got an ambush game tomorrow night.
All right, Ambush taking on the Comets. Right?
That's right.
Way to go,
Back-to-back
Comets.
games. That's right.
All right, we'll be back. We'll see you Monday. Have an awesome weekend, everybody. See you for Fox News at 5 and 9.